in all the world?
Oh, Chief, I don't know what to say.
Well, just tell me how he is. Mr. Clampett.
Oh, fine. Granny and Jethro are on a little visit back to the hills.
What?
Oh, it's all right. Mr. Clampett is still here.
And there's money?
Still here. Ellie Mae's still here, too.
Good.
She's doing the cooking.
Ellie is cooking?
Yes.
Well, quick, we've got to get up there.
Why?
Mr. Clampett might eat some.
Sit down, Pa. Everything's ready. I've been cooking all morning.
You have, huh?
Yes, sir. I want a big batch of pork chops and homemade biscuits and gravy.
Well, let's see now. That's a pretty fair-looking done-to-a-turn pork chop.
But that's a biscuit. This is the pork chops in this dish with the cover on it. Tell me what you like.
Well, I believe I'll start out with a couple of these biscuits. You didn't set a place for yourself.
Well, it's a funny thing, Pa. Being in the kitchen so much just kind of took my appetite. When I cook it, I don't care too much to eat it.
Ellie, you know, a girl as pretty as you oughtn't to waste your time cooking.
I don't mind, Pa, now that I'm getting good at it. Well, I'll fetch you some gravy.
Fine.
Would you like it on your biscuit?
All right. Kind of set up on you, too.
Know how you like your gravy thick. Pa, you sure put that away.
Oh, yeah, I did. Yeah, that was some meal.
I bet you're a dessert.
Well, now, Ellie, I ain't really very hungry.
Chocolate sauce on it.
Chocolate sauce, huh?
Yeah, and I know how you like that.
I do for a fact. Well, fetch it up. Well, doggy.
I'll dash around back. Oh, I hope you're not too late.
Chief, you're over-dramatizing the situation. Ellie's cooking isn't that bad. Why, I remember a meatloaf she cooked once. It was... Oh, I hope we're not too late.
By doggy, that was a mighty tasty dessert.
Well, I guess you wasn't just funny when you said what you did about chocolate sauce.
What'd I say?
Well, you always said you could eat sawdust if it had chocolate sauce on it.
Hey, May, you didn't feed me chocolate-covered sawdust, did you?
Of course not, Paul.
Good.
That was last night's meatloaf.
Meatloaf?
Remember, you said it was so good you was going to save it for dessert.
This is much better. Am I too late?
I'm afraid so.
Okay, Miss Jane, there's a whole dish of pork chops here.
We got company. Why don't you run up and put on a nice, pretty dress?
Oh, yes, sir, Paul.
Mr. Clampett, are you all right?
Sure, I'm fine, thanks. Glad to see you back, Mr. Drysdale.
I just heard about Ellie cooking. Miss Hathaway should have told you to take your meals out.
Well, I have been taking them out and burying them.
What are you living on?
Well, Granny left enough victuals for a couple of weeks, but since that run out, it's been mostly roots and berries. And there is a squirrel I am right beholden to for nuts.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's all right, I'll make it up to him.
No, starting right now, you're eating at my house.
Well, that's awful nice of you, but I wouldn't want to hurt Ellie's feelings. She's trying her best. Besides, I look for Granny and Jethro back any time now.
Did you arrange their transportation?
Well, no, Mr. Clampett said it had been taken care of.
Oh, they're traveling first class, of course.
Oh, sure, they took the truck.
They should be flying.
They probably are. You can't go too fast for Granny.
Come on, Jethro, we're getting close to home. Faster! Come on, boy, we're putting near to the top of the hill. Hurry on.
Granny, if I give out, this thing will roll back on me.
No, it won't. I got the brake on.
Well, let it off! Let it off!
Did I take it out of gear, too?
Yeah! Ah! Hold it, Granny! Put the brake
you to fret over me, but I'll hold out till Granny and...
Put on the brake, Granny.
Hot doggies, I believe that's them now.
I'm tired of your backseat driving.
Truck sure is running quiet. He's here, all right. Well, come on. We's glad to... Where's your Granny?
Right here, where I got told when that loudmouth smacked into Miss Jane's car.
Granny!
Why didn't you put on your brake?
I couldn't reach him. I was running alongside, hanging onto the steering wheel.
Boy, that ain't no way to drive.
But Uncle Jed,
You might have hurt your Granny pitching her 10, 12 feet like that.
But Uncle Jed,
And look at your shoes. You done wore them clean down to your pink socks.
What pink socks? Them's my feet.
Calls himself a driver. The minute he takes the wheel, wham, he smacks into something.
Now, Granny, the boy has learned his lesson. From now on, he's going to drive sitting in the seat like other folks.
But Uncle Jed, I wasn't driving, I was pushing.
Pushing?
Yes, sir, Miss Jane. Been pushing ever since the truck give out on us at the city limits.
Los Angeles or Beverly Hills?
San Bernardino.
San Bernardino.
Why, that's 50 miles.
Yeah, thank goodness it was all freeway.
That's it. I set it right down there, boys. Thank you. Where's Jethro?
He's going to finish unloading the truck, Granny.
Fine, fine. Now gather round. There's presents for everybody. Now the first is for Ellie Mae.
Oh, thank you, Granny.
It's from your Aunt Pearl. It's a party dress. Pearl sewed it all by hand, every stitch.
Earl's Modiste.
Let's see it, Ellie.
It is for a fact, Ellie.
That's a Pearl Bodine original. You won't never see another dress like that. No place.
I believe you.
It is absolutely fabulous.
Run upstairs and try it on.
Oh, yes, sir, Pop.
Pretty, ain't it?
Oh, it's absolutely fabulous. That Pearl is a genius.
I'm glad to hear you say that, Miss Jane, 'cause Pearl sent you something, too.
A dress?
No, but it's a Pearl Bodine original. It's a hat. Here it is.
Ain't that a world beater?
Pearl kept it simple so you could wear it to the bank.
And she will. She will.
I don't know what to say.
Right on, Miss Jane.
Yeah, let's see what it does for you.
Oh, well, my hair's from
Come on, give us a treat.
Ride's a little low, don't you think, Granny?
Well, Pearl didn't know her size, but she can pad it out with tissue paper.
Well, it is lovely. I'll write Pearl a note and thank her.
You know, Mr. Drysdale, Pearl has never made nothing for me.
Oh, what a shame.
Until now. She has took up making hand-painted neckties. One for you, Mr. Drysdale. And one for you, Chet.
Doggies. Did Pearl paint this?
She sure did. Free hand. No tracing or nothing. And you don't have to worry about getting caught in the rain. That is genuine outdoor barn paint.
Well, she shouldn't have done it.
Pearl has a favor to ask of you.
She has?
Well, you see, she's right anxious to know how city folks takes to these. And she'd like it a heap if you'd wear yours to the bank.
Oh, you will, you will.
Will you?
Granny, you're embarrassing Mr. Drysdale to ask him a question like that. He's our friend and our neighbor. You know he'll do it.
Sure, of course. Well, Miss Hathaway, we'd better be going.
Oh, just a minute. I got another present I brung you. I picked it out myself. It's for your office.
Souvenir. Snyder Swamp.
That's the big health resort back in our neck of the woods.
Folks come from miles around to take the cure.
Cure for what?
You know, Jed?
Oh, but it must work. Nobody ever comes back.
Well, thanks again for these lovely gifts.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Glad you like them. Don't you want to see what else I brung from home?
Another time, Granny.
Oh, would you leave the door open, Miss Jane? I gotta ask Granny where she wants her sorghum.
Is that thing full of sorghum?
Oh, yes, sir. 60 gallons.
It must weigh a ton.
Oh, no, ma'am. Only 600 or 700 pounds, but it's kind of clumsy. And I'm pooped from pushing that truck.
There it is, Dad. A telephone.
Granny, we got telephones all over the house.
Not like this, and you ain't. Looky here.
Granny, where do you want your sorghum?
All it knows. Not only is it built better, but with these new phones, you don't have to dial. All you do is turn the crank, lift up the receiver, and say, "Hello, Central, give me so-and-so." I never knowed anything could be so much enjoyment. Why, back to Pearls, I used to spend 10 to 12 hours a day on this thing.
It's a heap of talking.
I was listening. It's what you call a party line.
Jethro, what are you doing?
Get up from there, boy.
Yeah, that's my sorghum barrel you're playing with.
If that thing was to bust open, we'd have an awful mess.
If you want to do something, connect up my new telephone.
Jethro do that?
He took it down at Pearls.
How do y'all like my party dress?
Oh, ain't you pretty?
What Pearl can do with a needle and thread just ain't to be believed.
We gotta have a party so Ellie can wear it.
Quick as I get my new telephone connected, I'll invite everybody on the line.
You hear that, boy? Hurry up. I thought I told you to get up from there. Come on your feet.
Looky that. He's done wore himself out playing with that heavy barrel.
Gonna be tuckered out after pushing a truck 50 miles on the freeway?
Well, we stayed pretty much in the slow lane. All right, no more playing. Take that barrel around back and connect up my telephone.
Oh, Granny, I'm plumb spent. I can't move a muscle till I have some victuals.
Well, come on, Jethro. I'll make you a meatloaf.
Never mind, Ellie. I just got my second wind.
What are you talking to, Granny?
Ain't talking to nobody.
Well, who are you listening to?
Ain't listening to nobody neither. Jethro still ain't got me connected up yet. Run outside, see
Good
can you...
news, Granny. Jethro's up the pole and he says that... You ain't cooking, are you, Ellie?
Oh, I'm fixing to, Paul. I figured I'd bake up a cake for the party.
Well, instead of that, why don't you run out to where Jethro's sitting on top of that pole?
Well, what for?
Well, I don't want no terrible accident to happen.
Oh, don't you worry, Paul. I won't let him fall off that pole.
That ain't the accident I had in mind.
Where am I going to come in hearing something?
Any minute, Granny. You know, there's a heap of wires up on that pole for Jethro to choose from. How you coming, boy?
Fine, Uncle Jed. Granny's gonna have plenty to listen to. These old telephone wires is humming like a swarm of bees.
Granny, I don't know what you heard, but it must have been an earful. Granny.
Excuse me, Chief.
Just a minute.
Now, look, Margaret, I don't care how long the electricity has been off. I can't fix it. Call the power and light. My wife says the whole neighborhood is... Get that nightmare off your head.
Clampetts are on their way up.
What? Oh, my time. Oh, put mine on. Here. Can we come in? Well, look who's here. We were just admiring our beautiful gifts.
Well, we're glad you like it.
Oh, now, what can we do for you?
Well, it seems that Granny here come back from the hills with a powerful hankering to have herself a party line telephone.
A what?
A party line telephone.
Party line telephone?
Jed, ask him about the party line telephone.
I just did, Granny.
Hey, what?
Yeah, I just did.
Did what?
Ask him about the party line telephone.
Well, if you won't do it, I guess I'll have to. I'd like to have a party line telephone.
Has something gone wrong with Granny's hearing?
Yes, ma'am. You see, Pearl give Granny her telephone, but Jethro must have hooked it up wrong because it blowed up in Granny's ear.
Jed, tell them what happened to Pearl's telephone.
Just did.
Eh?
I just did.
Did what?
Tell him what happened to Pearl's telephone.
You see, Pearl give me her telephone, but Jethro must have connected it up wrong, because every time...
Granny, I told him.
Eh?
Mr. Clampett, explain to us what happened with Pearl's telephone.
That's it. That's what I want. Can you get me one?
It's your pleasure a heap.
Well, I'll do my best.
What'd you say?
He said he'd do his best.
Eh?
Best.
Yeah. Looks real nice with Pearl's top. But what about the telephone?
He'll do it. Okay.
I'll do my...
Good. Thank you, Mr. Drysdale. And I'd like about 10 or 12 parties on the line. And see if you can get me Pearl's old ring. 3 shorts and a long.
Thanks again.
Chief, this is Beverly Hills. You'll never...
Oh, connect me with the telephone business office, please.
This is the home of private phones and unlisted numbers. You'll never get the Clampetts a party line.
Don't worry. The right threat can accomplish miracles.
You're going to threaten the telephone company?
No, I'm going to threaten you. Get them a party line or you're fired.
Hello?
That's a nice little walk down to the bank and back. We ought to do more of that, don't you think?
You know, Jed, it's a nice little walk down to the bank and back. I think the exercise helped my hearing.
Yeah.
Eh?
I should have known better than to depend on you.
But Chief,
What am I going to tell the Clampetts when they want to know why? There they are. Your hat. Where's your hat?
Oh, it's in there.
Come in. Come in. I was just admiring this beautiful pillow. Can't wait to get to Snyder's Swamp.
Well, I won't hold you up long.
Who are you?
Well, I'm Mr. Kramer with the telephone company. The business office says you requested a party line.
Well, not for me. It's for this eccentric little lady.
Oh. I understand you want a party line.
No. She's not the one either. I'm talking about a real oddball character.
I see. But in any event, I have come to explain that the telephone company is unable to grant your request.
Baloney.
I beg your pardon?
It's no longer a request. It's a demand.
Demand?
Yes, my bank does a lot of business with the telephone company. Now, either you give the Clampetts a party line or you're going to lose a good customer. Now, drop that in your coin box and see what number you get.
Now, y'all wait right here while I go fetch Mr. Drysdale. And, Granny, I'd be much obliged if you'd stop your belly aching. Seems to me we got a whole heap to be grateful for tonight.
Name me something.
Well, Mr. Drysdale taking us all out to supper.
Yeah, we won't have to eat Ellie's cooking.
And Jethro's got the truck running again. You got your hearing back?
What good is it? I ain't got no party line to listen to.
Granny, don't you be throwing that up to Mr. Drysdale. He done his best. He went right to the wall for you. Don't you mean-mouth him no more.
Mr. Drysdale, he don't know nothing.
Mr. Drysdale, we ready to go to supper?
Oh, good. I'll have Miss Hathaway check our reservations.
Well, I didn't see her in her office.
Well, she's filling in on the switchboard.
Oh. Well, we sure do want to thank you for the scrap you put up over Granny's party line.
My pleasure. I showed the telephone company they can't push Milburn Drysdale around. Hello? Miss Hathaway?
Yes, Chief? Hello, Chief? Oh, there you are, Chief. Yes, what is it?
Check my dinner reservation.
Yes, sir. Hold the loads, please.
Great little system. Saves a bundle. The only thing we haven't licked is long distance.
Maybe she does use cement. Hello? Granny speaking. Oh, howdy, Miss Jane. How are you?
Fine, Granny. We've just received a telegram addressed to Ellie Mae Clampett in care of the bank. Shall I send it over?
No. Open it and read it to me. I've been waiting for that.
It's from the Savory Soup Company, and it says, oh, there must be some mistake. It says that Ellie Mae has won a cooking contest.
No, that ain't no mistake. I knowed Ellie would win that contest because I made the soup myself. Well, yeah, I reckon it is cheating a little, but I'm desperate to get this girl a husband, and winning that contest can do it.
Well, I sympathize with you, Granny, but won't Mr. Clampett object?
Of course he will. Getting him to swallow this will take a heap of sugar coating, but I'll have to call you back, Miss Jane. John Barrymore just walked in.
You see?
No, it ain't John Barrymore. It's Milton Sills. You're too young for Milton. Why, Jed Clampett, you handsome rascal.
Have you gotten into your rheumatism medicine?
Kid, I was only funning. But you are an uncommon handsome man. I often wondered how you stay single. But I reckon it's because Ellie Mae ain't married yet.
Granny, are you fixing to tell me something?
Not while you got that axe in your hand, I ain't. Kid, before I tell you, I want you to promise not to use no bad words on me.
Well, I wouldn't do that.
Well, Ellie Mae has won first prize in a cooking contest.
How?
That's a bad word. You broke your promise to me.
How could Ellie Mae win first prize in a cooking contest? That girl can't boil water.
She didn't win it for water. She won it for soup.
Soup?
Well, this company was looking for a new soup, and Ellie won it with Snyder's Surprise.
Now, Granny, you're the only one in this family can cook Snyder's Surprise.
Jed, what difference does it make? The winner will be on TV and get her pictures in the paper. And the men will be flocking around this place like crows in a corn husking.
Granny, it ain't honest.
Jed, I knew you'd be unreasonable.
Now, hold on. There's right and there's wrong. And this is wrong. Now, you get on that phone and call that soup company, and I'll tell Ellie Mae she's pulling out of the contest.
No, Jed. Don't do it, I'm warning you. It'll be a terrible shock to her. There's no telling what she might say.
I'm sorry, but Ellie Mae, you are pulling out of the cooking contest.
What cooking contest?
See, I warned you there's no telling what she might say.
What y'all talking about?
Never mind, Ellie, you've had a terrible shock. Now run along.
Yes, Granny.
No, stay here, Ellie. I want you to know what your granny's been up to.
Well, what, Granny?
I've been up to trying to get you a husband, that's what.
Oh, what's wrong with that?
Well, never mind, Ellie. Run along like your granny said. I'll straighten this out with her.
Well, I sure hope you're gonna let her get them fellas for me.
Run on now. Now, Granny.
Oh! There it goes again. That terrible stabbing pain. I ain't long for this world, Jed.
You ain't, huh?
No. And I sure would like to see my granddaughter married before I go to my reward.
Slipping fast, are you?
Yeah. Everything's turning dark.
How long you think you got?
Not long, Jed. Not long.
Then get on the phone and call that soup company.
Jed, don't you want to see your daughter married?
Of course I do.
Well, that sweet innocent child don't know how to trap a husband. I got a heifer.
But it ain't right trapping him with your bait.
Ellie is done past the prime marrying age. We're dealing with a middle-aged woman.
What? I thought she was a sweet, innocent child.
Naturally, you're her father.
You call that soup company?
It's terrible to be an old woman. Nobody loves you. Folks all yell at you.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself.
I'm talking about Ellen. The Savory Soup Company.
This isn't the Savory Soup Company. Granny, is that you?
This is Granny. I just want to tell you that Ellie Mae Clampett can't win that contest because she didn't make Snyder's surprise I did. Thank you, goodbye.
What was that? Hello?
Granny, you done the right thing.
I think I did, too.
Granny, a fella just called me and said he was coming over to see me. Said he was from the Savory Soup Company.
Where's your paw?
Out front. Want me to go tell him?
No. I'll handle your paw.
Well, want to go and make some more donuts?
No! Oh, don't do that.
Well, Granny's going to expect something. Well, he just bragged about my cooking to beat the band.
Yeah. Well, we'll wade that creek when we get to it. Now, you go upstairs and take a nice hot lye soap bath and put on that dress I laid out for you whilst I get shed of your paw.
Well, why do you want to do that, Granny? Don't Pa want me to meet fellas and get spoke for and married up and all?
Of course he does, darling. It's just that men don't know how to manage things like this. You just trust your old granny.
I do, Granny.
I declare you are getting handsomer every minute.
All right, Granny, what are you up to this time?
Well, I'll be honest with you, Jed. There is something you can do for me, long as you're sitting down here with your gun and your dog.
What's that?
Shoot me some fresh bear meat.
In Beverly Hills?
Oh, no, I think you'd have to range out a little ways. Say to Utah.
Granny, I am staying right here.
That high-spirited animal can't be held back. He's got to go hunting or have a fit.
Granny, it'll get you off our backs. Duke and me'll see, can we jump you a few rabbits?
Not cottontails, Jed. Fetch me some jackrabbits. Them big rascals. Mountain jacks. The kind you have to find way back in the high country.
I don't like this, Miss Hathaway. I don't like it at all. Using this bank as a mail drop to fraudulently win a cooking contest. Oh, I'm very angry with you.
Chief, I told you Granny did it. Well, why yell at me?
Well, you don't think I'm crazy enough to yell at her, do you?
But, Chief, I'm sure Granny doesn't think she did anything fraudulent. She only...
Well, she did. And that's what this is. Out and out fraud. Granny cooked the soup. Ellie Mae won the... Does any money come with this?
No, just publicity.
Out and out fraud. And I will not let the bank get involved. Granny's got to be told in no uncertain terms to confess the truth, or I'll blow this contest wide open.
Chief, I'm sure you're going to make me tell her. Now, why are you putting your hat on?
Well, someone has to drive the getaway car.
How do you do? Is this a home of Ellie Mae Clampett?
You mean the rich, beautiful, young, unmarried girl that won the cooking contest with Snyder's surprise soup?
Yes.
No, this ain't her home.
It isn't?
It belongs to her pa. But she lives here. Come in.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Ellie's granny.
Well, I'm Stafford Clark of Savory Soup. This gentleman represents our advertising company.
Roger Dickaback. Dickaback, Breedlove, Burnett, Henderson, Postal Wade, Johnson, Northcross, and Wesson.
By the time they call you for supper, you've done missed it.
That's my company name.
Well, excuse me if I treat you like family, because I'll never remember.
May we meet your granddaughter?
You mean the rich, beautiful, young, unmarried girl that won the contest?
Yes.
Follow me. She's out in the kitchen, as always. Just loves to cook, that young'un.
Say, how do you feel this? Young, wealthy girl loves to cook, spends all of her time in the kitchen. Well, what's the catch?
I'm afraid we'll find out when we see her. You mean she's got to be a real beetle?
It's a good thing I warned you. She sure is a sight, ain't she?
Roger, let's remember why we're here. Miss Clampett, I want to congratulate you for cooking the best shape soup.
Ellie, this is Mr. Clark.
Well, howdy.
You do.
And this fella's name is Roger. I can't recollect the rest of it.
Dickerback. How do you do?
Howdy.
Tell her your company name.
Dickerback, Breedlove, Burnett, Henderson, Postal Way, Johnson, North Cross, and Wesson.
How would you like to carve his headstone?
Miss Clampett, I'd like to take this opportunity to tell you that I think that Snyder's Surprise is the most unusual and the most delicious soup I ever tasted.
Well, I like it too.
Could you tell us how it's made?
I can't.
Well, what she means is she can't tell you. But if you put her on television, she can show you.
Why, that's an excellent idea.
Granny, I ain't never
Been on television, I know, honey. But I'll be right there, handing you things, helping you. That's all right with you, ain't it?
Well, I think I would prefer to use our own home economist, Sally Savory. Oh, she can help you.
Well, Granny's the only one that's ever made Snyder's Surprise.
What?
What she means is it's a family secret, handed down, word of mouth. Now, could your Miss Savory stand there and hand Ellie a dab of this and a smidgen of that and a touch of something?
Well, I hardly think so.
Well, there you are. She needs me.
You ain't just a woofing, Granny.
What do you think, Roger?
Well, it might have commercial potential. Old family recipe kept secret for generations. Finally revealed to savory soup.
And we give it to the world.
Right.
Now, young lady, it looks to me like you're going to be on television.
Well, first of all, of course, you'll have to sign these releases and authorizations. She is 21.
She ain't no such thing. Why, that sweet child is just barely past 14.
14?
Oh, give or take a year or two.
Oh, well, I'm afraid then these papers will have to be signed by her mother and father.
Well, I ain't got no ma, and my pa ain't here neither. He's done gone to the high country.
Ain't that pitiful, poor child? I'll sign the papers.
He'll be coming back, though.
Who will?
My pa.
Ain't that pitiful? Give me the pen.
He's just out hunting with my cousin Jethro.
Nobody tells me nothing around here.
I think we'd better wait and get Mr. Clampett's signature.
There he is now. I'll have him sign him and fetch the papers back to you.
Oh, under the circumstances, I think we better witness this signature.
You better come with me, Ellie. That front door's awful hard to open.
Well, Chief, we tried. I guess they're not home. Move over.
Get back there, you coward!
Mr. Drysdale, you're just the fella I'm looking for.
Stop her, Miss Hathaway! Save me!
What are you scared of? All I want's a little favor.
Oh, well, what is it?
Come out to the kitchen, pretend you're Jed, and sign his name to some papers.
Wait, you want me to impersonate Mr. Clampett and forge his signature?
That's all. Come on.
Now, wait a minute. I can't do that.
You got to. It's the only way I can get Ellie on the television and get her a husband.
I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Are you refusing to do me one little old favor?
Well, yes,
Granny, he could be sent to prison.
No. If he ain't gonna do it as a favor, I ain't gonna force him. Just go to the kitchen and tell them fellers to forget about it. Ellie and me will commence packing. I promised myself if I didn't get Ellie a husband this time, we were going back home for good.
No, wait.
4 years in Beverly Hills is enough. As quick as fish fry.
But, Grant...
Just get Jed's money bailed. We'll be leaving first thing in the morning.
Spot. Go to prison for forgery or give up $60 million.
I'm sorry, Chief. I wish there was some way I could help. Chief, don't look at me like that. No, Chief, wait!
Relax. Your job will be waiting for you when you get out. Well, gentlemen, I find these papers in order. I'm certain that I can persuade Mr. Clampett to sign them.
That's wonderful, Mr. Drysdale.
Oh, glad to do it, glad to do it. J.D. Clampett has a lot of money in my bank, and I feel sure that it's going to make him feel good to know that he's doing business with fellow depositors.
But, Mr. Drysdale, I don't believe my company has an account with your bank.
Neither is my ad agency.
Really? Oh, my, that does present a problem. Oh, yes, very clannish, these Hill people. They like to feel that there's a sort of bond, you know. Well, it's too bad. It could have been a great campaign.
Well, now, wait. Maybe I can get my company to open a small commercial account if I put on the pressure.
Me too. Gentlemen, you're using a word I don't like.
Pressure?
No, small.
How's the medium?
Try again.
Substantial?
Keep going.
Large?
You've just made Mr. Clampett a very happy man. Come in, J.D. We're waiting for your signature, Mr. Clampett. It's all right, they're fellow depositors. A very bashful man, excuse me. So, if you got your hair cut, you could hear better. This is Mr. Clark and Mr. Dickerback.
Well, I'm happy to meet you, Mr. Clampett.
Mr. Clampett, you've got to stop taking these long hunting trips. Why, you're down to skin and bone.
Mr. Clampett, I'm sure you're going to be very happy to know that both my own soup company and Mr. Dickerback's ad agency are opening substantial accounts at Mr. Drysdale's bank.
What kind?
Large.
Right. Sign here, J.D.
Not until you promise to give that there fine, upstanding, efficient, hard-working secretary of yours a raise.
What?
And I think it's high time she was getting in on that there pension and profit-sharing plan, too.
I'll take it up with her later. You can count on that.
You got to have your promise now, in front of these here witnesses.
Okay, I promise. A substantial raise.
What kind?
Large.
Large raise, pension, and profit-sharing.
And I'll throw in hospitalization. She's going to need it.
Well, gee whiz, Granny. Do we have to go back home?
You want a husband, don't you?
Well, sure, but...
Well, you ain't gonna get one out here. We've been yelling suey for 4 years. Ain't got a hog to the trough yet.
Granny, you won't have to leave. Everything is all set.
Mr. Clampett just signed the papers.
Ellie Mae's going to be the savory soup girl.
We'll be back in a couple of hours for a taping session.
The raise is $10 a week. Make that 15. 15! All right, let's say 12 and a half.
Oh, don't let this gun scare you. I just been out jumping a few jacks. You from back home? Kinfolk? Must be from Granny's side of the family. I figure you got her framed. You sure ain't got her mouth.
Don't you worry, child. I'm gonna see that everything...
Oh, Paul, thank you for signing them papers.
Oh, Jed, you did sign the papers. I thought that maybe Mr. Drysdale... Who's that goomer?
Ain't he your kin?
I ain't never seen him before.
And now, young lady, I'm going to Mexico. Goodbye, everybody.
I am not going to face this alone.
Miss Hathaway, what is the meaning of this masquerade?
Oh, come now.
Doggies it is, Miss Jean.
Miss Hathaway, I demand a full explanation of your behavior. Have it on my desk when I return from Mexico. Drysdale? Yes?
Seems to me that there's more than one fox here with feathers on his mouth. Supposing we all sit down at the table and give all the chickens a chance to cackle.
All right, Granny, can we see you at the kettle, please? That's it, right there. That's good. All right, Granny. Are you ready?
Howdy, all you folks out there in television land. I'm fixing to show you how I make Snyder's surprise soup. It's named after Snyder Swamp back home, 'cause it's made from all the critters who live there. First, you start with a good, rich gator stuff. I reckon some of you city folks calls it alligator. But back home, we don't use the Ellie.
You call me Granny?
Bless my soul. If it ain't my rich, beautiful, young, unmarried granddaughter, Ellie Mae Clampett.
Yes, ma'am.
Look at that smile. Ain't a tooth in her head needs to
I might have known.
I reckon she's gonna have a swim in the cement pond just to cool off from all that work in the kitchen. Just loves to cook, that girl. With Jethro, I baked him his favorite cake and he's barely touched it. Look.
Oh, I'd say he's touched it.
Yes, this is a pecan twirl with kumquat icing. On his last birthday, Jethro ate one of these in 2 minutes flat. Candles and all. And they were still burning.
Really? I wouldn't get excited about it. There must be some reason.
Paul! Better come see to Jethro. He's out by the cement pond spouting love poems.
Well, you see, Granny, that explains the cake. The boy's got himself a sweetie. Now, there's no call to get excited.
But, Paul, you ain't seen who his sweetie is.
How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth, height my soul can reach.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, sir, Uncle Jed.
Ain't nothing wrong with a boy liking his dogs, but don't you think he might rather have a nice bone?
Oh, that's my girlfriend, Susie.
Maybe you and me better have that long talk.
Susie? I'm just practicing what I'm going to say to Susie.
Oh, you got yourself a girlfriend, huh?
Yeah, we's going to be married. Live in a vine-covered cottage and have scads of kids and live happy ever after. If I can work out just one problem.
What's that?
She hates me.
Well, that is a problem.
But she's got everything. Beautiful face, great figure, works at a drive-in restaurant. Boy, when she comes at me with a plate of hamburgers and French fries, my heart just goes to beating like a hammer. When she gets near and I see them little dabs of ketchup on her apron, smell that pickle relish on her fingers, that near drives me mad.
Well, I reckon there's all kinds of love.
Oh, it's a real thing, Uncle Jim. I can feel it right here.
You sure that ain't indigestion?
No. But you got to give me some advice on court. I must have ate 300 hamburgers in the last week, and she ain't even give me a smile.
Well, boy, I'd sure like to help. But it's been a long while since I fished in them kind of waters, and times have changed.
What do you mean?
Well, I always say, if you want to know what kind of bait they're biting on, ask the fella that's catching his limit.
Uncle Jed, I don't think you and me is talking about the same thing.
You ought to ask a ladies' man for advice.
Well, I don't know nothing. Unless it's Dash Riprock or them other movie stars.
Now you got yourself an idea.
You mean Dash?
You got yourself a string fool.
Yeah. Hot dog, look at this place.
Never mind, Jethro. Let's get right down to business. I'm expecting a friend. We can talk while I'm getting ready. Now, you say you want to learn how to make a hit with this girl.
Oh, no, sir. I want to marry her.
First thing you've got to do is get a date. You know how to ask for one?
Well, how about, hey, let's you and me go out spooning.
Oh, no, Jethro. There's a better way. Try something like, let's make this our evening to remember.
I see. Let me try. Let's make this our evening to remember. How about that, huh?
Jethro, I was putting on cologne.
Boy, you sure do smell good.
Jethro, I don't think I'm the kind of teacher you need.
Oh, come on, Dash. Why, you don't have to teach me. Just show me how you'd court a girl.
Well, all right. We'd probably start with a candlelight dinner for two and a little romantic atmosphere. Drapes closed. Soft music. Yeah. Flames lit.
Dog! Is that the way you cook the candlelight dinner for two?
No. Then we'd sit on the sofa. I'd put my arm around her,
turn to her and say...
Hey, wait. Don't tell me. I know this part. You say, how do I love thee? Now let me softer the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach.
Oh, howdy, Miss Jane. Come in. Good to see you.
Mr. Clampett, I have most distressing news. Jethro just called to tell us that he's purchasing a flashy new convertible.
I know. I told him to call you in case there's any papers he needs signing.
But did you know he's taking love lessons from Dash Riprock?
Yes, ma'am.
But Mr. Clampett, Dash Riprock is a notorious rake, ruined libertine. Before you know it, Jethro will be just like him.
Well, it's a lot to hope for, but the boy does catch on to things fast.
Hi, Miss Hathaway.
No! Don't touch me, you fiend. You may have all the other women in the world, but you shall never have me.
Hi there, Dash. How are you?
Hi, Mr. Clampett. You know that Miss Hathaway is a real ding-a-ling.
But just between us, she's kind of took with you, too. So you come over to see Ellie Mae, have you?
Well, yes, sir. I was hoping she'd like to go out on a double date with me.
Double date? Well, I don't hardly think she'd want to be sharing you with another girl.
No, sir. Double date with another couple. Jethro was going to ask Susie, and he wondered if I'd like to go along.
Oh, well, we're much obliged for the way you happened to, boy.
Oh, it's my pleasure, Mr. Clampett. I hope you don't mind my advising him to get a nice convertible for dates. Jethro needs to project an image of worldliness, savoir-faire, sophistication.
Well, here she is, Uncle Jen. Ain't it a beauty? I'm going right over and ask Susie for a date.
You didn't trade a truck on this thing, did you?
Oh, no, sir. What a deal I made. $75, just as she says.
Don't believe it.
Yeah, all the chrome stuff on it's worth that.
Sure is a lot of it. What do you call that color?
Passionate purple. Look out, Susie. Here I come.
Engine fell out. Jethro, unless you get this thing fixed, you ain't gonna have time to see Susie about a date.
Ellie Mae fixed it, Uncle Jed. I'm going right over and ask Susie now.
You know what to say, do you?
Oh, yeah, Dash told me. Got it all wrote down, right here. Listen to her purr.
Well, it ain't gonna purr long without thee.
Hey, Susie. It's me, Jethro.
Oh, it's you.
Notice anything different about me?
Yeah, you're not eating.
No, I mean my new car. Ain't it something?
Sure. But what?
It's my Hollywood wolf wagon. I bet you never seen anything like this before.
No, I've never seen anything like you before.
Oh, shucks.
Look, I'm busy. What's your order?
You?
Oh, forget it, Buster. You want the usual 6 hamburgers or not?
No, I better check the notes. Let's make this our evening to remember.
Go jump in the lake.
I'll be looking forward to it. It's the last time I'll ever listen to anything Dash Riprock tells me.
You know Dash Riprock? The movie star?
Oh, yeah, he's the one you and me were supposed to double date with tonight.
Really?
We was going to a drive-in movie.
Jethro, try me again.
Again? You mean the part about making this our evening to remember?
I'd love to.
Hot dog! I must have read my notes wrong. See you later. Hey, Susie, how about some popcorn?
Jethro, is this the only movie you could find?
Here comes the swamp monster. What happened to the sound?
bit through the speaker cord.
Jethro, let's go get a drink of water. No, I already had 6 orange drinks, Dash. I ain't thirsty.
I am. Come on.
Jethro, will you forget about food? Start doing some good with Susie?
Oh, I'm waiting for the love scenes, Dash. Like you told me.
Love scenes? In this movie?
Yeah. In the end, the swamp monster falls in love with the giant squid.
Well, don't wait for that. As soon as you can, put your arms around her and say some of the things I told you.
Gotcha, Dash. Susie? Could we get a drink of water? Boy, I thought I'd never get them horns to stop.
All right, Jethro. This time, do like I told you and try not to lean on anything, including Susie.
Right, Dash.
And when we get back, put the top up. She may feel self-conscious in that open car.
Right.
Golly, Dash, watching them lizards fighting sure got everybody here in a mean mood.
What do you mean, Ellie?
Well, nobody's watching a picture no more. They's all wrestling.
Jethro's going to put the top up.
Yeah, so you won't feel
So you won't feel cold.
Oh, I'm not cold, Dash.
I'll have it up in a minute. It's a power top. It's stuck. I'll have it down in a minute. I'll fix it right now.
Hurry up, Jethro. The swamp monster's coming back.
I'll have it in a minute. Hope so. Dash, can we go get another drink of water? Gosh, Dash, things ain't working out too good.
No kidding. Well, we might as well get out of this place. I know a spot up on Mulholland Drive with a great view. Maybe you'll have better luck there.
Boy, I hope so. Susie's getting to like the swamp monster better than me. Hey, what do you say we get out of this place?
Oh, I'm for that.
I know a spot up on Mulholland Drive.
Well,
take it easy. It's going to mean crawling under the car and getting all greasy and ruining some good clothes, but don't you worry. Ellie will fix it.
I wish you'd come inside.
Where are they, Jed?
Well, maybe it's one of them, what you call double features.
Till 4 in the morning?
Hold on, Granny. Here they come now.
Boy, your old car sure made a mess of our double date.
Oh, quit complaining, Ellie. Got us home, didn't it?
Oh, howdy there, Dash.
Good morning, Mr. Clampett. Did Jethro and Ellie Mae get home all right last night?
Oh, yeah. What you got there?
Well, this is Jethro's drive shaft. I found it on the ground after they towed him away.
Too bad about last night. Car took the wind out of the boy's sails.
Really down in the dumps, huh?
If he was any lower, he could walk under a bench with his hat on.
Well, I'll have a talk with him.
How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the depth and breadth and height my soul can reach.
You reading poetry to Susie again?
Not Susie, Duke.
Duke?
Yeah. I'm through with women. Dogs is man's best friend. Oh, hi, Dash.
I wouldn't give up on Susie so soon, Jethro. I think your car was most of the trouble.
Yeah, well, it ain't gonna be no more. Yonder she sits, squashed into one big hunk.
That's your car?
Yes, sir. I'll hold it down to the junkyard and have them bail it.
Well, what'd you do that for?
Well, I knew it weren't no good, Uncle Jet, but I just couldn't bear to part with it.
Cheer up, Jethro. We can still figure out a way for you to make a hit with Susie.
Well, I don't think so, Dash. I can't even make a hit with Duke.
You know, when I was courting, I always done best when I took the girl out someplace extra special. Like, up to watch the bats fly out of Carson's cave at sundown.
Oh, shucks. I'd do all right, though, if I had a pad like Dash's to ask a girl up to.
Okay, you've got it.
I do?
You sure, Dash?
Well, sure, I got a date with Ellie Mae tonight. He can have it all evening.
Hot dog! I'll go out and ask Susie right now.
Watch out for that!
Jethro may not be the smartest date that girl ever has, but he'll sure be the cleanest.
Come in, beautiful. Come in, beautiful. Come in, beautiful.
Jethro.
Howdy. I mean, come in, beautiful.
This is Dash Riprock's apartment.
Yeah. Gee, I never thought I'd get a date with you after last night.
Neither did I.
Huh?
Nothing. Do you think Dash might show up later on?
We're all alone.
Oh, well. Just wait till the girls hear that I was in Dash's apartment. What is that smell?
It's cologne. Picked it out myself. It's called Kissing the Lilacs.
Jethro, that's a perfume for women.
I know. You're a woman. That's why I throw it on an extra lot. Would you like a drink?
Sure.
Ice water right out of the tap.
Well, this is a surprise, Ellie. I thought we'd be going out tonight.
Well, you ain't even had the surprise yet, Dash. Close your eyes. Now, sit down and let me hold your hand. Here it comes. Taffy.
Taffy?
Yeah. Pull it. Now we're going to have some real fun.
Oh, boy.
I'll get it, Granny.
Now, but I could stand by no longer. I must rescue Jethro from the tainted tutelage of that despicable Dash Riprock.
Jethro ain't here, Miss Jean.
No, he's over to Dash's apartment.
On-the-job training, I suppose. Wait until I see Dash.
Dash is in the parlor with Ellie.
You left them alone!
Let go, Dash. Let go.
I can't, Ellie. I'm stuck on you.
Hand that child! And now to rescue Jethro!
You know that Miss Hathaway is a real ding-a-ling.
She give Dash a clock upside of the head.
Remind me not to invite her to a taffy pull.
It appear right worked up over it.
Are you sure you wouldn't like to sit on the sofa?
Oh, no, thanks, Jethro. I really ought to be going now. It's been a real thrill. Gee, thanks for everything.
Hey, wait, don't go. We can watch TV.
Oh, is there a Dash Riprock picture on?
I'll see.
Oh.
We can watch for a while, and by then our candlelight gourmet supper for two will be ready. Susie?
Oh, no. No more of that.
Hey, wait!
No, I really have to go, Jethro. Thanks for everything.
Hey, but we ain't had our candlelight gourmet supper for two yet. Wait, I'll get it. Cooked just special for you. I know you're gonna like it. Look, 3 dozen hamburgers. Heck, Far. I didn't get a chance to dim the lights or turn on the music or light the flames. It's a shame to waste all these hamburgers. Well, I guess I'm just going to have to sit down and drown my sorrow.
Jethro! I'm here to save you.
Save me from what?
The influence of Dash Riprock.
Oh, shucks. I didn't get a chance to use any of the things Dash showed me.
What things?
Oh, lots of stuff. You want some of these hamburgers?
Show me. What things?
Miss Jane, you're too nice a girl. I mean, you're not the type.
Jethro, show me.
Well, first you got to go sit on the sofa.
Yes, then what?
Well, then I'm supposed to sit down, sneak my hand over, and turn on the music.
Yes?
Boy, them hamburgers sure smell good.
What next?
Then I'm supposed to dim the lights.
Yes?
Then I'm supposed to say, "You're beautiful, but ravishing."
Yes.
And then I'm supposed to say,
Jethro, this is maddening.
"I know. I can't stand it no longer."
Oh, me neither.
Good. Let's get out them hamburgers.
Man, we've been getting a lot of splendors in the butter lately.
Well, you can blame Jethro for the state I'm in. I declare, Jed, that boy is turning into a first-class girl chaser.
Well, I always said, if you're going to do something, do it well.
That's it. Make a joke of it. What you ought to do is take him to the woodshed.
We ain't got a woodshed.
And they call this a mansion. He ought to do something. He's run out on his chores again today.
Well, Granny, he's likely just hiding. All you got to do is flush him out.
I say he ain't here. And I say he's where he is every day. Riding up and down Wilshire Boulevard on that truck, showing off to the girls.
He ain't showing off today. I just clipped his wings. I took the steering wheel.
Mark my words, Jed, that boy is headed for trouble. He's on the road to ruination.
Well, if he is, he's walking.
Don't say I didn't warn you. And it's you that give him the 3 keys to perdition.
3 keys to perdition?
Fine clothes, fancy car, and 50 cents a week. And it's you that'll reap the harvest when the seeds of temptation is trampled on by the little foxes. Because as the rod is spared, so is the twig bent. And then the dancers has got to pay for casting the first stone.
I don't know what she said, but she sure could stir up a camp meeting with it.
Boy, driving that thing without a steering wheel sure keeps a fella hustling. I pretty near run over that little old gal.
That little old gal.
That one coming up the driveway yonder.
Who is she?
I don't know.
Howdy, ma'am.
Howdy. Is this here the Clampett place?
Yes, ma'am. I'm Jed Clampett, and this here is my nephew, Jethro Bodie.
Howdy.
Howdy. I reckon y'all don't remember me, do you?
Well, you look familiar, but I just can't place you.
You remember the Fetty family? Live back over Possum Ridge?
Why, sure. Are you one of Jake Fetty's girls?
I'm Emmeline.
Well, bless my soul. Jethro, you recollect the Fetty girl?
I sure do. Why, I used to chuck rocks at them.
Jethro's growed up a lot since then.
So she.
Yeah, well, come on in. It's mighty pleasure to see you. Jethro, where's your manners? Emmeline's tired.
Oh, yes, sir, Uncle Jed.
Ready?
Jethro done got married.
Down.
I warned you, Jed. I told you this would happen if you let him run wild.
They just met.
Oh, it's worse than I thought. How could you marry a stranger?
We ain't married.
No.
This little girl is from back home. She just...
I'll bet you don't recognize her, do you?
Who don't? I never forget a face.
Granny, we ain't seen this family in some time. They used to...
Now, don't tell me. I'll get her place right off. Gertrude Sophistication. Isabel Gooch. Frida Boggs, Florence Twitty, F.C. Holt, Fanny Bell Nichols, Lily Holmes, Lucilla Childs.
Granny.
Now, don't tell me. Don't tell me I never forget a face.
Give me a little hint. Possum Ridge, Jake, and Dora.
Of course. Dora Ridge. Dora Possum.
This is Jake and Dora Fetty's girl, Emmeline.
Why'd you have to tell me? I'd have got it. Honey.
Thank you, Granny.
Well, Jethro, let's get Emmeline settled up in the spare room next to Ellie Mae.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of Ellie, put her down. I meant take her things up to the spare room.
Oh, now wait. I just come by to make my handies. I don't aim to put my feet under your table.
Hey, looky here. A cuckoo clock.
Paul had me fetch this along to get me up mornings. He said the hotel might not have a rooster.
Oh, Emmeline, you're at home, folks. We can't let you stay in a hotel.
Bus driver said that I might be able to get into the YWCA.
I wouldn't stay no place that had to be spelt in mixed company.
You're staying right here.
I sure don't want to be any bother.
Won't be no bother at all. I'll just water the soup.
Howdy.
Ellie Mae, you recognize this girl?
Now, don't waste your time, Jed. She ain't got my memory for faces. This is Emmeline Fetty from back home.
Oh, hi there, Emmeline.
Howdy, Ellie. My goodness, y'all sure wear short dresses out here.
Oh, this here's what you call a beach jacket.
Ellie, you're showing your skimpies.
This is a bathing suit.
A bathing suit?
I reckon you ain't never seen nothing like that before, have you?
I sure never. Back home, folks still takes a bath with nothing on.
Ellie Mae explained it to you. Ellie, suppose you take Emmeline up and show her that spare room next to yours and see if she's made comfortable.
Sure will, Paul. Come on, Emmeline. Later on, we'll go swimming in a scenic pond.
Jed, how come Jake and Dora didn't write us their daughter was coming to California?
Could be because they can't write.
Why'd you come?
Could be because they sent her.
What for?
Well, Granny, when you got as many young'uns as the Fettys, you don't need too big a reason for getting shed of one.
They sure had a house full, didn't they?
Just for a fact. You throw a rock on their roof, it looked like school was letting out.
I declare, y'all so good to me, it's just making my head spin. I think I better lay down for a spell. What's that thing?
Oh, that there's a telephone. Why, you can talk to folks that lives miles away from here on that.
What'll they think of next?
Well, I'll be back directly, Emmeline.
Bye, Ellie. Colonel, Rita. Okay, I'm in Fort Knox. Yeah, they fell for it. Hook, line, and spare room. Great job of research on that Fetty family. I thought there was something you dreamed up. Don't worry. I've got enough photographs and tape recordings to shake Jed Clampett loose from a cool million.
Emmeline's just a pine in a hurry to go swimming, but she don't want to wear no bathing suit.
What?
Go put the steering wheel on the truck.
Well, I already done that.
Well, then drive it down to the station and fill it with gas.
Well, I done that too.
Then drive it around till it needs doing again and then do it again.
But Uncle Jed, that ain't...
Oh, boy.
Got gas.
Ellie Mae, you give Emmeline one of your bathing suits and explain to her...
Well, I done give her one of my bathing suits, Paul, but she's scared you won't like her showing her limbs.
Well, I gotta admit, it did jolt me some when we first come out here, but seems all the young'uns do it, so tell her it's all right.
Well, I did, Paul, but she says she ain't gonna budge out of her room until you come up and tell her it's fitting.
Well, that's the way it has to be.
Who is it?
It's me, Jed Clampett. I just want to say it's all right for you to go swimming in your swimming suit. See you downstairs.
Oh, just wait a minute. Don't go away. Oh, Mr. Clampett, it's you.
Yes, ma'am.
Gracious, and I'm standing here with my bare limbs showing. Why, I'm so ashamed.
Well, I don't call for you to feel ashamed, Emmeline. Things are different out here than it is back home.
Please let me go to the YWCA.
Oh, you're staying right here.
Oh, don't do that, Mr. Clampett.
What? Oh, don't do what?
Don't shut the door.
All right, leave it open.
Oh, Mr. Clampett, I trust you. Honest, I do. You remind me so much of my daddy.
Well, that's funny. He wasn't no more than 5 feet tall.
Yeah. Why, he wouldn't have come up any more back here on you.
Miss Emmeline, I think that clock of yours is busted. I think I'll take it downstairs and fix it.
Oh, don't do that, Mr. Clampett. It's all right.
But that little bird keeps jumping out and cuckooing all the time.
Well, maybe it's the mating season.
Miss Emmeline, I think you better forget about swimming and have yourself a little rest.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. You're the nicest man, Mr. Clampett.
There it goes again. Miss Emmeline, I think you and that clock is both wound up too tight.
Jed, what's taking you so long?
Well, it's the mating season for cuckoos.
What?
Well, you see, that little bird kept jumping out of the clock, and Miss Emmeline said, never mind. Anyway, she ain't going swimming.
Oh, yes, I am.
Well, I thought you was all tuckered out.
Not anymore. I feel like $1 million. Colonel, Rita. Listen, you clown. Why didn't you tell me my father was 5 feet tall? Oh, I covered for it all right. And I've got some great films and tape. Okay, I'll meet you at the camera store at 2 o'clock.
Emmeline, you out here?
I've gotta go. King Kong is stalking us.
Hey, what you doing?
Jethro, there's a bee in this gourd, and it's just a buzzing to beat the band.
Well, that ain't no gourd.
Well, it's got a vine on it.
This here is our telephone, you poor dumb country girl.
Sorry.
Oh, shucks. No, I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. You won't believe this, but 4 years ago when we came here, well, I was just as big a hick as you are.
Oh, go on.
Well, yeah, it's the truth. Well, I was a regular hayseed.
You sure have changed.
Well, I reckon it's living so close to Hollywood, some of that movie star stuff just rubbed off on me.
Can we get to town by 2 o'clock? Well, I want to get back here in time for my chores.
Well, I'll check the time. Oh, let's see.
Land sakes. Look at that watch.
You noticed it, huh? My Uncle Jed gave it to me. Let me pick it out myself.
It's a doozy.
See that little mouse with them short breeches and them yellow gloves? Well, his hands tell the time.
What time is it now?
I don't know. One of the hands fell off.
Excuse me, Chief. There's a Colonel Foxhall to see you.
Has he got an appointment?
No, but he says it concerns $1 million.
He's got an appointment.
Colonel.
Thank you, my dear.
Colonel Foxhall?
Colonel Gaylord Meriwether Foxhall, at your service, sir.
My pleasure.
Sit down. Thank you.
Well, I understand this concerns $1 million.
Yes, I believe I am conservative in valuing the contents of this portmanteau at $1 million cash.
Miss Hathaway, bring in a deposit slip.
Oh, but I'm not depositing. I am withdrawing.
What do you mean withdrawing? How can you withdraw if you haven't got any money in the bank?
Yes, sir, but I believe Mr. Clampett has a great deal of money in your bank. And it's $1 million of his that I plan to withdraw.
You a friend of Jed Clampett?
I never met the gentleman.
Miss Hathaway, what's the idea of letting this Southern fried phony in my office?
An appointment?
You said he had $1 million. Now throw him out.
Mr. Drysdale, before you make any rash decisions, what does this look like to you?
Like a wild old man after a sweet young girl.
Exactly. Would you care to identify that wild old man?
Possible.
Here are some others you might care to peruse. They tell the sordid tale of a sweet, innocent country girl who was lured into the mansion of a Beverly Hills millionaire. Once inside, this frightened maiden pleaded to be allowed the sanctuary of the YWCA. But her pleas fell on deaf and decadent ears.
Now look, I don't...
Thereupon, as these pictures so clearly illustrate, the sanctity of her boudoir was brazenly invaded by this backwoods Bluebeard. But Mr. Clampett did, my dear, and the scars upon the soul of this sweet, simple maiden can be erased only by time. Time and $1 million. Cash.
This is out-and-out extortion, the old Badger game. I'm going to call the police.
Mr. Drysdale, you do lack imagination. I believe, Mr. Clampett, you should be an officer in your bank.
Well, Chief, you did make him vice president for a day.
So, let's look at tomorrow morning's headlines.
Commerce Bank officer in love with this scandal.
Well, that's just a dummy newspaper.
True. The real one will be profusely illustrated by these fascinating photographs.
Wrong number.
Oh, here you are, Uncle Jed. Can we have us that man-to-man talk?
Sure, sit down. Well, what do you want to talk about?
Emmeline Fetty. Can her and me get married?
Married?
Yeah, you see, she is crazy mad, desperate in love with me.
It's kind of sudden, ain't it?
I reckon. But you got to remember, she's just a plain, dumb old country girl. She ain't never seen nobody like me before. Said so herself.
When did all this come about?
When I was driving her into town and back. I didn't aim for it to happen. I tried to keep the lid clamped down on my charm, but something must have slopped over.
And now she's crazy mad in love with you, huh?
Is she ever? Why, all the way home, she kept trying to get me to drive to some out-of-the-way place where we could be alone.
No fooling.
Yeah, kept asking me to get lost.
Boy, I don't believe I'd rush into anything.
But Jed, she needs a husband. Well, that's an awful dumb girl. You know that cuckoo clock that needed fixing?
Yeah?
She took it to a camera store.
You sure you want to marry a girl that dumb?
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Jed. I'm smart enough for both of us. You should have seen her face when I told her that I graduated 6th grade.
Well, that would carry weight with the Fetties. It never was long on learning.
I think it was my cipher that really put a match to her heart and set her flaming with desire.
Ciphered for her, did you?
Uncle Jed, when I got to the multiplication table at 12, it like it drove her crazy. She commenced moaning, gasping for breath, and her eyes rolled back in her head.
Good thing you didn't cipher no gazintas. She might have married you then and there.
I'll go do something for her right now. Emmeline! Hey, Emmeline!
Wait a minute, boy. I was just... Yes, sir. Come back.
Emmeline! Oh, here you are. Hey, listen to this. A 5 goes into 5 once, 5 goes into 10 twice.
I still say the Clampetts are innocent. And Emmeline is just a Jezebel, pruded by this... Help!
Help!
Oh, howdy, Miss Jane. Howdy, Miss Jane. Jethro, come back here. Stop chasing her. Put her down. She don't belong to you yet.
Oh, yes, she does.
Oh, she knows. Go in, folks. Put her down, Jethro.
Shocking. Shocking. Why, they're fighting over her like beasts. I'm not so sure we should settle for $1 million.
What do you think, Granny?
Oh, I like this one, Jed.
They're all good pictures. What are you asking for these, Colonel Foxhole?
Foxhall, sir. I'm asking $1 million.
$1 million?
Well, I ain't bought many pictures, but that does seem a mite steep.
Mr. Clampett, if you don't need his price, these pictures will appear on the front page of tomorrow's newspaper.
Well, there's an idea, Granny. Let's wait till tomorrow and cut them out of the paper.
Good thinking, Jed. Excuse me, everybody. I got a brace of possum in the oven.
I hope you'll stay to supper, Colonel. Granny's possum is finger-licking good.
Mr. Clampett, I find your levity and jocularity most inappropriate to the solemn occasion which has brought us together here, and I will tolerate no further sham or delay while this sweet, innocent girl suffers the pangs of purloined probity.
Well, doggy. Put him with Granny, and a pair of them would tear a camp meeting wide open.
What happened to Emmeline? Oh, there you are. 5 goes into 15 3 times. 5 goes into 24.
Please.
Oh, it drives you wild too, huh, Miss Tandy? What are these pictures? Hey, Uncle Jed, you're kissing my girl.
Jethro.
No wonder you sent me out of the house this morning. Why, you was aiming to steal my sweetie.
Jethro.
Keep talking, boy. I'm recording every word.
I'm sorry, Uncle Jed, but we're going to have to fight us a duel.
Now, look, boy.
I'll be back quick as I can find a glove to slap you with.
Miss Clampett, I urge you to make some sort of settlement.
Decency demands it, sir. And I say to you, if satisfaction is not...
Colonel, come down off your stump. I aim to do the right thing.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Miss Emmeline and me will be married right off. Roll to the Hills demands it. I done seen her in her skimpies and flimsies. We leave for Bug Tussle tonight. Honeymoon in Snyder's Swamp. And we'll move into that little shack back to Possum Ridge with your ma and pa and 17 sisters.
You gotta be out of your skull.
Now, my dear.
Stop, Dad. I'm blowing this caper.
Hey, Emmeline, I couldn't find a glove to swap my Uncle Jed with, but will you marry me without a duel?
Get lost.
Hot dog!
See, James, and you're going to receive a handsome reward from my bank.
Oh, just doing my job, Mr. Drysdale. I don't want any reward.
No. I insist. Miss Hathaway, see that this fine detective receives one of our new calendars.
All right, Foxy.
Foxhole, sir. Colonel Gaylord Merriweather Foxhole.
Colonel Baloney, you're a thief and an extortionist. Hanging's too good for you.
Now, take it easy, Mr. Drysdale.
He tried to blackmail Mr. Clampett for $1 million.
I know the charge, and the moment Mr. Clampett identifies him, he'll be arraigned.
I'll identify him. He's a crook and a murderer.
Murder?
That $1 million would have come from my bank.
And believe me, that would have killed him.
Stand aside, you miserable money merchant.
You touch me with that, and you'll receive the thrashing of your life. Now look, that did it. Thrash him, Miss Hathaway.
Control yourself.
Would you please drive him around the block till he cools off?
Of course, Lieutenant.
Well, keep your eyes open for the Colonel's accomplice. We think she may still be hiding in the neighborhood.
Oh, yes, that's the young lady who claimed to be Emmeline Fetty from back in the hills.
Actually, her name is Rita Rio, alias Country Kate, and she's one of the cleverest girls in the whole extortion racket.
She's a shameless Jezebel. She deliberately tricked Mr. Clampett into a compromising situation and took pictures with which to blackmail at
Mr. Drysdale, we know what she did. Now, the moment she's apprehended, she'll go to jail.
If the Clampetts find her first, she'll never make it to jail.
What do you mean?
Did you ever hear of mountain justice? An eye for an eye. They're probably out right now tracking down that girl with their trusty bloodhound.
Mr. Drysdale's dog can sit up and speak. You can't even fetch a stick. Now watch. Go! Go on, get it, boy! Get it, go! Now watch!
Jethro,
Duke?
come over here. I want to talk to you.
Listen, Duke. When I said that Mr. Drysdale's dog could speak, I didn't mean words. I meant whoofs and barks and bark, bark, and like that. You know? Emmeline?
Shh. Help me over.
Well, where you been?
I've been hiding.
Well, who from?
The police.
What for?
They think I was trying to trick y'all out of money.
You? A dumb old country girl? Trick us? That's a laugh.
Yeah, ain't it so?
Well, everybody knows the Fetties was the dumbest, tackiest, homeliest bunch in the hill.
I know it.
Oh, come on now. Don't go to bawling. For somebody to come from a box of culls, you ain't such a mess.
Thank you, Jim.
As for being dumb, you got to remember, next to me, pretty near anybody'd look dumb.
Gee, I wish I was as smart as you. 'Cause then I could figure out how to get away from the police.
Well, I'll think of something for you.
Oh, would you, Jethro?
Why, sure. It'd be a shame to let an education like mine go to waste. Besides, I kind of like you.
You're just teasing me.
Oh, no, I ain't. Well, why? One time I was thinking of...
Jethro, remember you were going to help me figure out how to get away from the police?
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll sit right down here and get my brain to clicking. I think better setting. Now, let's see.
I sure do appreciate this. Jethro. Jethro.
Did I think of something?
Oh, yeah. And you talked in your sleep, too.
Well, what did I say?
Well, you said since the police were looking for a dumb old country girl, that I ought to sneak up them back stairs and put on one of them fancy dresses that Ellie gave me.
Yeah?
Then you said you'd learn me how to be a sophisticated city girl, and police would never know it was me.
Hot dog! I sure come up with a dandy, didn't I?
You did.
And that was just while my brain was a-coasting. Think of what I'd have come up with if I'd have throwed that scamp into high gear.
Why, some scares me to think about it.
For the last time, I implore you, do not summon Mr. Clampett to this door and unleash upon my snowy brow the fearful fury of mountain vengeance.
Mr. Clampett has to identify you and sign a complaint.
Then I warn you, my blood is on your hands, and upon your conscience the everlasting...
Doggone. I thought I heard speech making out here. Come on in, Colonel Foxhole. You too, young fella.
That is Foxhall.
Oh, glad to meet you, Mr. Foxhole. You two got names a heap alike, ain't you?
My name is Richards. I'm a bunco specialist.
A bunco specialist?
Yes, sir. I handle frauds, swindles, blackmails, things like that.
Maybe it's none of my business, Colonel, but why would you want to take up with a swindler?
No, you don't understand.
Well, look who's here, Colonel Foxhole. And who's this young feller?
Granted, the name is Foxhall.
Howdy, Mr. Foxhole.
No, I'm not Foxhole.
He claims he's Richards, but I hear tell that criminals changing their names a lot.
Criminals?
He admits to being a swindler and a blackmailer.
Just a minute. Let me see if I can get this straightened out for you. My name is Frank Richards. Lieutenant Frank Richards.
Now he's claiming to be an army.
What are y'all doing down here? Oh, howdy, Colonel Foxhole.
Foxhall.
Oh, you calling him that? He won't answer to that name.
Before things become any more confused, we're here for one purpose, to have you identify a criminal. Now,
Well, how can I do that when you can't make up your own mind who you are?
Is he a criminal?
Indeed he is, Jethro. Seize him.
No, wait a minute.
I got it. Excellent. Now you hold him while I go summon help.
Stop him! Hey, Uncle Jed, he's got a gun under his coat.
What can you say?
Quiet, ornery rascal.
Now, look.
Young fella, it's bad enough being a swindler, but when you come into my home toting a pistol, you done muddied up my creek.
You're going to get a whooping. Take him to the woodshed, Jethro.
We ain't got no woods yet. I'll take him to the cellar. Down! Now, you just stop squirming.
Hey, Jethro, what you got there?
I got me a little old swindler, that's what.
Oh, what you doing with it?
Oh, I'm taking him down to the cellar. Miss, can you make him turn loose of me?
I sure can.
You can't neither.
I can too.
You can't.
Can.
Can't.
I'll show you.
Ow!
Oh, now I've got me a little old swindler.
You give me back my swindler.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Drysdale. Come in, come in.
Thank you, Mr. Clampett.
You missed a big excitement.
Oh, really?
He doesn't have this a swindler.
Oh, yes, I know about that. Where is the scoundrel?
Got him tied up down the cellar?
Oh, good, good. I was hoping you'd give him a taste of mountain justice. He's a crook, a charlatan, a blackmailer.
He may be all that, Mr. Drysdale, but you got to admire his spunk.
Spunk?
Granny done dusted his britches twice, and he still claims to be a detective.
Hey, Dingies, I'll get the truth out of that rascal as soon as I get this thing trimmed down. Colonel Foxhole, what are you doing in my broom closet?
Just waiting for this golden opportunity, my dear. the opportunity of being alone with you.
What you mean?
The very moment I first laid eyes upon you, my heart has been your prisoner. It was love at first sight. Now I can only think of Granny. Granny. Granny.
Hold it right there.
Did I say something wrong?
Yeah. Call me Daisy.
Fairest flower of the field. How like the petal of a daisy is your soft, delicate hand. She loves me. She loves me not. She loves me. She loves me not.
Do this pedal again.
She loves me.
Stop right there, quick, while you're ahead.
Now I must say farewell, dear lady.
Where are you going?
Because I must flee the hounds of injustice that even now are baying at my heels. But I shall treasure this moment forever of being alone with you, and I shall carry throughout eternity the memory of your beauty and the dream of a love that might have been. Farewell.
Hold on, Colonel! You have done away with the stopper under my nose. Now don't go running off with the jug.
There's the swindler! Colonel Foxhole?
Foxhole, alias Freddy the Fox, alias Lay on the Lip.
Never mind that. Arrest him.
Don't lay a hand on my colonel.
Your colonel?
I done made a prisoner of his heart. Ain't I, Gaylord?
Indeed you have, Daisy.
Have a pedal.
Doggy. Look like Granny's got a fish on her line.
Granny, the colonel is going to jail.
Oh, no, he ain't.
Look at that rascal. He's going at it like corn on a cob.
And I ain't gonna let him eat and run.
Mr. Clampett, this man tried to take you for $1 million.
Give it to him, Jen.
Are you going to allow this
Hush up, everybody. 2's company, but 5's ridiculous. Gaylord and me is going for a little stroll in the garden.
You're letting him get away?
He'll escape.
Oh, he ain't going nowhere. Granny done buttered that old cat's claws.
But, Mr. Clampett...
Now, look, I know that the colonel has got its faults, but they say that the love of a good woman can work wonders. Now, you leave this all up to us.
Won't you sign a complaint for me?
No, you give us a little trouble, but I ain't going to complain.
Emmeline, it's me, Jethro.
Howdy, Val. Is Emmeline here?
I'm Emmeline.
Hot dog! I done worked my magic on you, didn't I?
Oh, dear. I reckon you're smarter than a circus dog.
Well, yeah. If I can learn you to talk as good as me, you'll fool police for sure.
Think you can?
Oh, heck yeah! You ain't no dumber than old Duke, and I learned him.
What do you want me to do?
Let's hear you say, the goo in the slough gets mainly in your shoe.
The goo in the slough gets mainly in your shoe.
I think you got it. You might find it hard to fit it into a conversation, especially during a dry spell.
I'll watch for my chance.
And now I got to learn you how to walk.
Well, I know how to walk.
Oh, you know how to walk country. I'm going to learn you how to walk city. Now you try.
How's that?
Done it again, didn't I?
Just a regular genius.
Yeah, I reckon so.
Now all I gotta do is get to town, find me a job, pick out a new name.
A new name?
Well, yeah. Foley's looking for Emmeline Fatty. I gotta change it.
Oh, yeah. I got it, Alberta Fetty.
No, I think the Fatty has to go too. What I need is a city name.
Well, how about Chicago?
I mean a Christian name.
What about St. Louis?
I'll think of a name while I'm looking for a job. Jethro.
Oh, no, that's my name.
Do you think I could pull a job? Get a job at the bank? Do you think Mr. Drysdale would recognize me?
Heck no. Well, I didn't even recognize you, and he ain't half as smart as me. I'll even learn you to cipher.
Boy.
Oh, no, that won't work. I done made you too pretty.
What do you mean?
Why, his wife is jealous as a cat with one kitten.
Really?
Why, if she saw him with you, why, she'd snatch him bald.
You just drop me off at the bank. I'll take care of things from there, Jethro.
Oh, are you fetching along your cuckoo clock?
Oh, well, it needs repairing.
Well, don't take it to the camera store again, you dumb old girl.
I will.
I'll show you a place right near the bank on Beverly Boulevard.
Thank you. Say, there's a name I could use.
Boulevard?
Beverly.
Oh.
Now all I need's a surname.
Galahad!
Jethro.
Done it again, didn't I?
Excuse me, Chief. This young lady is a special investigator from the district attorney's office.
Yes, Mr. Drysdale. We've recovered an important piece of evidence. The camera with which Emmeline Fetty took those incriminating pictures of Mr. Clampett.
Excellent, excellent. See that she gets the calendar I promised that jerky detective.
You see, Mr. Drysdale, the camera is concealed within this cuckoo clock and is activated by means of an electronic triggering device.
Poor, simple, trusting Jed Clampett. He still doesn't know what happened.
Precisely why I came to you, Mr. Drysdale. I thought a man of your intelligence and sophistication might be able to help me reconstruct the modus operandi used by this Emmeline Fetty.
Oh, I'd be glad to cooperate.
Excuse me, that isn't her real name, is it?
No, it's Rita Rio, alias Country Kate.
That's too bad I didn't see her first. I would have spotted her as an adventuress immediately.
Really?
Oh, yes. Of course, as president of a bank, I have to be able to judge character at a glance.
So young to be a bank president.
Young in years, perhaps, but in wisdom and experience. By the way, you may return to your office. This is a confidential crime detection matter. Take a coffee break. Now, where were we?
We were going to try and figure out how Mr. Clampett could have allowed himself to be photographed in those incriminating poses.
Oh, well, that's not hard. First of all, you've got to remember that he's a simple man from the hills, naive and unsuspecting.
Just the opposite of you.
Exactly. She probably put this cuckoo clock on a table or dresser or something, and then concealed this gadget in her hand.
I see.
And then she probably threw her arms around him and
You mean
kissed
like
him.
this?
Yes. It was probably something like that.
I'm so grateful to you, Mr. Drysdale.
My pleasure. Let me know how things develop.
Oh, we're expecting a development very shortly. And we will make sure that you get the picture.
And they talk about police brutality.
Uncle Jed, I done decided on my life's calling.
Well, good, boy. What's it going to be? Atomic scientist or fry cook?
Neither one. I'm going to open me up a charm school.
What?
A charm school? Why, Uncle Jed, I took a poor, dumb old country gal and turned her into a regular Theta-Bara.
You did?
Yeah. Well, man, you should have seen me. I learned her to dress fancy, talk city, and strut around like a flat-footed goose on a hot rock. When I got through with her, she was pretty enough to pick and sweet enough to put up in a jar. Oh, you'd have never thought that she'd come from back in the... They'll give away who she is.
Emmeline Fetty?
Who told you? Well, give it away, Uncle Jed. Did somebody Duke!
What?
That's what I get for learning that liver-lipped hound dog to talk.
How are you ranting about?
Oh, don't try to cover up for him, Uncle Jed.
Excuse me, Chief. Colonel Foxhall insists upon seeing you.
Greetings, my
Get
dear.
out of here, you crook! It's bad enough for you to be running loose at the Clampetts, but I will not have you in my bank.
Now, calm yourself.
If you stay around here, you're going to be in real trouble. There was a young lady here from the district attorney's office, and if she comes back and finds you
Was
here...
that the young lady?
Yes, and if she...
I'm going to get right to the point. I'm going to let you have these at a most reasonable price.
Oh, no! Not one penny. You're not dealing with Jed Clampett right now. You're dealing with a man of the world. Right to the police, that's where I'm going.
Right to your wife. That's where these are going.
Hey, what?
Unless I have your certified check for $50,000 within 5 minutes, my associate will deliver duplicates of these pictures to Mrs. Drysdale.
No.
What you crying about, Mr. Drysdale?
Oh, Mr. Clampett, I'm being victimized by this blackguard. He'll ruin my marriage if I don't pay him $50,000.
I can beat that deal for you, Colonel.
You mean you're offering more money?
No, I'm offering to keep you out of jail. You promise to behave yourself, Mr. Drysdale will let you go.
No, I'm in no position to bargain. Even now, duplicates of these pictures are being delivered to my wife.
You mean these?
Where did you get those pictures?
Took them off of Emmeline when I seen her sneaking over to the Drysdale. Come on in, Emmeline.
Colonel, I think we ought to go along with Mr. Clampett. Behave ourselves.
Emmeline and me had a long talk. That done some good. Then Granny took her down to the cellar and got right to the seat of the trouble.
Yeah. Nobody ever explained right from wrong to me the way she done.
Now, Colonel, Granny is cooking up a big mess of side meat and black-eyed peas. Now, don't that sound better to you than bread and water?
It does, sir. Indeed it does.
Emmeline? Well, what happened to you? You ain't Beverly Galahad no more.
You best ask your Uncle Jed.
Granny and me had a little talk with her, Jethro.
Excuse me now. I have to go help fix the black-eyed peas.
Well, Ellie, there goes your education. No use having a school of charm around here.
What you talking about?
I had that girl looking and talking like a... Now listen, Maybelle. If you could learn to do my chores, well, I'd give you half my allowance. I'd get 50 cents a week. After that, it'd be a nickel. All right, calm down. I'll make it a dime. All right, quit your fussing. I'll split it right down the middle. Now get busy and chop wood. I either got to get me a smaller axe or a bigger rake.
Hey, what y'all doing?
Just playing. Hey, listen, Ellie. You know, poor little old Maybelle gets awful lonesome. How would you like for her to have a big brother?
All right. You can be her big brother.
Me, Ellie? I mean another monkey. A great big one.
Do they come bigger than Maybelle?
Why, heck yeah. Why, these great big ones. It's called a gorilla.
Gorilla?
Oh, yeah. Why, that rascal could chop wood till... he'd be a heap of fun to have around.
Well, is he big enough to wrestle?
Is he? Why, a gorilla's got arms pretty near as long as mine.
Come on, Maybelle. Let's go in the ice park. We can have one.
Uncle Jed, you gonna get Ellie Mae a gorilla?
Granny and me were just talking it over.
He's awful nice to have.
I'm again it. Ellie's too busy taking care of her critters now.
A gorilla can do that for her.
Ain't a gorilla a critter?
Oh, yeah? Except he's smarter than most. Pretty near as smart as me.
Who tell?
Pretty near as big as me, too. And can work like me.
Well, if he eats like you, forget it. I ain't cooking for another table buzzard.
You wouldn't have to cook for him. Gorillas don't eat nothing but leaves.
Leaves?
Well, yes, sir. And talk about strong. Well, I could learn that rascal to chop wood, pull a plow, or do...
Do what?
Do the ironing or the washing or whatever else you said.
What do you think, Granny?
Well, it won't do no harm to take a look at one.
Yeah, we could take him on approval.
I'll call Mr. Drysdale, see can he find us one.
Hot dog. I know you're going to like having a gorilla around. I'll go read up on him in the encyclopedia. There's lots of things they can take.
Well, good morning, Mr. Drysdale. This here is Jed Clampett.
Oh, Mr. Clampett, good morning. Morning. What can I do for you?
Well, I'd like to ask you a little favor.
Consider it done. Anytime I can't do you a little favor, I'll transfer your $60 million into another bank.
Well, thank you. You ain't never failed us yet.
And I won't fail you now. What is it you'd like?
Well, we'd like us a gorilla.
One gorilla coming up.
One gorilla. Did you say gorilla?
Did you say gorilla?
Yes, sir. One of them big apes.
The kind that eats leaves.
Can you get him over here this morning, Mr. Drysdale?
Sooner the better. How about it?
Well, Mr. Clampett, there's nothing I'd rather do than get you a gorilla.
Well, thank you. I knew we could count on you. Bye.
But, Mr. Clampett, hello. Well, Miss Hathaway, you certainly got me into a mess this time.
I haven't done anything.
That's why I'm in a mess next time you answer the phone. I can't get him a gorilla. What am I going to do?
Well, you've already provided the answer to that.
I have?
Yes. Transfer Mr. Clampett's $60 million to another bank.
Put him up.
Calm down. Now, it is obvious the Clampetts have never seen a gorilla. Just take them to the zoo. One look at that fearsome anthropoid beating his huge chest, baring his fangs.
No. I made Jed Clampett a promise, and I'm going to keep it.
But Chief, you can't deliver a live gorilla to their home.
You just get those letters typed. I'm going to handle this on the executive level. Have no fear. Lord Greystoke is here. Tommy. Miss Hathaway, this is Tom Kelly, the greatest gorilla impersonator in the business.
Chief, you might have prepared me.
Well, I wanted to test the effect.
Well, it's devastating. How did he get his bank?
Oh, he changed the men's room down the hall.
Pardon me, Mr. Drysdale, but there's one of your tellers out in the window ledge.
This is an amazingly authentic costume. You really gave me a start.
I've even frightened other gorillas. You can imagine what I'm going to do to those hillbillies.
Oh, exactly. What is the plan?
Well, I'm going to be delivered to the Clampett doorstep, just as Mr. Drysdale promised. But in a cage, of course.
I see.
Now, when they come out to look at me, I put on my act. I start pounding my chest, and then I snarl, and I reach one through the bars.
Well, that should certainly convince them they can never make a pet of a gorilla. May I?
Go ahead. Now, in case that shouldn't work, one side of the cage has got some trick bars, so I can spread them out like gargantua. Well, when I start to bend those big steel bars to get out, people really panic. Otis, get the teller off the ledge.
No, I found out he was due for a raise, so I left him out there to think it over. Now, Tommy, the truck will deliver you to the Clampetts in your cage. And when you've done your act, you'll come back here with... Miss Hathaway, take that off. Now, where was I? Oh, yes. When you come back here, we'll settle the
Oh, that's very funny.
Come on, everybody, he's here.
Mr. Drysdale sure kept his word.
Don't go too close right off. We don't want to scare him.
How come he's in a cage?
So he won't run away, I reckon.
Don't worry about that. I'll butter his paws.
Sure is big and stout, ain't he, Granny?
Appears to be if he ain't all hair.
Granny, the way he's thumping himself, I think he's got a touch of heartburn.
Yeah. Probably from eating all them leaves.
Could be they's repeating on him.
I'll stir up some soda water and peppermint. That ought to ease him some.
Ain't he cute, Pa?
I don't know if I'd call him cute, Ellie, but it's hard to look pleasant with an upset stomach. You've been reading up on this critter. Don't he eat anything besides leaves?
Just roots and bark and stuff. He's what you call herbivorous.
Nice name.
Gonna call him Herbie.
Ellie Mae, run in the house and tell Granny to hurry up with that peppermint and soda water. This poor critter is suffering something pitiful. Now, hang on, Herbie. Hep's on the way.
Granny's coming.
Herbie, you're going to feel better now.
Here you are, boy. Just bring this down. Why, you ornery varmint?
Granny, you hurt him.
I'm going to learn him some manners.
Now, Granny, you got to make allowance. Look out! Heartburn or no heartburn, I ain't going to stand still for that. Unlock the door, Jethro.
I can't, Uncle Jed. It's padlocked.
Shame on you, Herbie.
I'll learn you to pick on a poor, weak, helpless old...
Look at that. You hadn't ought to got Granny riled.
You're going to the woodshed. And when I'm done with you, your heart won't be the only thing burning. Cut me a switch.
Please, Granny, don't switch him. Give him another chance. You sorry, ain't you, Herbie? You ain't gonna be bad no more, are you?
Doggies, Jethro's right. He's pretty near human.
Too human if you ask me. Jethro, take him upstairs and get him into some clothes.
Clothes?
You heard me. Get going.
Come on, Herbie. He don't want to go, Granny.
Who asked him?
It's all right, Herbie. Maybe I'll wear his clothes, and while you's getting dressed, I'll get you a nice basket of leaves to eat.
Now get on upstairs with Jethro.
Granny, he appears like he's got a mind of his own.
Well, he can't learn too young that we don't take orders from AIP.
Jethro, fetch him back.
Give me your pocket knife, Jed. I'm gonna have to cut me a switch.
Well, Granny, let's try kindness first. Remember, his stomach is out of whack.
I offered him some soda water, and he knocked it out of my hand and fetched me a wrap on my head.
Let's try a cup of your hot possum broth. That'll get him to smiling.
Open the door, somebody.
Come on, Herb. Come on, show Granny how nice you look. What do you think, Granny?
He looks like Leif Crick.
Them's latest overalls he's wearing. Good thing he left them behind.
My clothes was too binding on him. Uncle Jed's, too.
That's a big mess of monkey. Never did get underdrawers on him.
Well, I'll run him up a couple of pair. Come on, Herbie. Let's get more.
Granny!
Oh, you just wait till I cut me a switch.
We washed him upstairs. Take him to the table, Jethro.
Come on, Herbie.
You can forget about switching him. He's got a hide on his seat that thick. You could sole a shoe with him.
Here you are, Herbie. I picked you a basket of nice fresh leaves.
Now, hold on, Ellie. We think that's what give him the dyspepsy.
But Uncle Jed, that's what the encyclopedia says, that gorillas like to eat.
Granny made him some nice soup.
Well, let's let Herbie decide which one he'd rather have. You want leaves?
Here's what he wants. Some of Granny's possum broth. This'll put hair on your chest.
Got a dandy head of grease on it.
Thank you. And you see them little chunks floating around in there? To give it extra flavor, I diced up the tail. Take that hairy goober out of my kitchen. He ain't fit to sit at the table.
Come on, Herbie.
You let go of him, Jumper. He's my gorilla.
I don't fight over him, young'uns. There's enough ape there for everybody.
They wanted a gorilla, I delivered a gorilla.
Well, where do you suppose Mr. Kelly is now?
Probably at the bank trying to collect his fee.
Well, didn't you make arrangements?
Of course. He's to get his money from one of the tellers. The one who's out on the ledge.
gotta get this wood split before Granny finds us.
Please, Paul, make him stop. Jethro's gonna have my gorilla too tired to wrestle.
I wonder how Jethro got him to work so hard.
Well, like I keep telling you, Herbie, if you don't get this wood split, I'm gonna make you eat that possum soup.
Jethro? You got that poor ape busier than a beaver in a sawmill.
Oh, heck, Uncle Jet. He ain't even worked up a sweat.
Seems frazzled to me.
Now I'm gonna learn him to plow, hoe taters, and mow the lawn.
No, you ain't neither. Paul got that gorilla for me and Maybelle.
Yeah, but he's real handy at doing things like...
Let Ellie have him for a spell.
Come on, Maybelle. I want you to meet your big brother Herbie. And he's gonna take you for a nice little stroll.
Sorry, Chief, no sign of life.
I just had a horrible thought. What if that gorilla scared them so bad they went back to the hills?
Oh, I hardly...
That's what probably happened. One look at that terrifying beast, and they hopped in the truck and took off. Now, we'll never see them again.
Chief! Isn't that the terrifying beast approaching?
Wearing clothes and pushing a baby buggy. Tommy, what happened?
You and your simple hillbillies, I'm getting out of here.
No, wait.
Wait, nothing. They're working me to death.
No, Tommy, listen to reason.
Then you can't take my car!
Come on there, you hairy varmint! Get out of that car and into the kitchen before I take this stick to you.
No, Granny, don't hit him.
That's what Jed said. And look what it got us. A car thief.
Granny,
He's in the kitchen like I told you. It happens every time. Spare the rod and spoil the ape.
Mr. Clampett, you can't domesticate a gorilla. Do I?
Have them do ironing and things like that.
They're dangerous. You can't trust them.
Well, that's the truth. Look what he done to Granny's bloomer. I want her to see him. She'd score shiz. What are you doing?
Oh, I'm just waving to the gorilla. You know, I'd like to try and make friends with him. Do you mind?
No. He needs all the friends he can get.
I wonder if I could be along with him.
Well, if you want to chance it. He gets a mite peevish at times. We think it's on account of indigestion.
I'm not worried. Somehow I get the feeling that underneath this frightening-looking exterior is something almost human.
Me too, Chief, and I get the feeling he's trying to tell you something.
What's going on? Is Mr. Drysdale wanting his ape back? Just when we cured his dyspepsy, give him nice clothes and learn him to do something useful.
No.
I'm trying to establish a rapport with him.
If he needs a rat, use this on him.
Oh, we'll get along just fine. Now, Miss Hathaway, I want you to take Granny and Mr. Clampett into the far end of the house, so my friend here will know I'm not afraid of him.
Well, I'll go along with that. Come on, Granny. Oh, by the way, his name is Herbie.
And don't turn your back on him. I still ain't forgot the clout on the noggin he give me.
Tommy, you struck that poor little old lady.
That poor little old lady gave me a shot in the mouth that loosened my teeth. Now, you give me my money. I'm getting out of here.
No, not until the job is finished.
The job is finished. Pay me.
No, please, Tommy, listen to reason. The Clampetts think you're a real gorilla.
Oh, you're going to think so, too, unless you give me my dough.
Oh, no. We made a deal, and you're a professional actor.
And I'm also a wood chopper. And a nurse made to a chip. And as soon as I get finishing ironing these flour sack drawers, that big goon Jethro's gonna hook me up to a plow. And you know something? I gotta do all that on green leaves and possum broth.
You let them bluff you. Frighten them. Beat your chest.
Every time I beat my chest, that little old lady beats my...
Oh, don't be such a baby.
Look, Mr. Drysdale, I need money for new teeth. Unless you pay me, I'm going to use yours.
Your money's at the bank.
I'll see.
Now, just hold it, Kelly. If you walk out of me right now, you'll have a suit on your hands.
Oh. Here. Now, you got a suit in your hands. Happy plowing, Herbie.
Howdy, mister. Have you seen anything gorilla?
Yeah, he's right in the kitchen there.
Herbie! Hey, Herbie! Herb!
Jethro,
Yeah, Ellie, what do you want?
have you seen Herbie?
No, I'm looking for him, too, and I better find him before Granny does.
What do you mean?
Well, he done shed his clothes. He's going to get himself a whooping.
No, he ain't neither. I'm tired of folks being mean to my monkey.
Well, he ain't your monkey, Ellie.
He is so.
He ain't neither.
He is.
He ain't.
Maybelle found him.
Herbie, you get into these overhauls. You got plowing to do.
You leave him be.
Come back here with Mr. Drysdale's hat!
That's Herbie.
He stole Mr. Drysdale's hat.
Mr. Kelly, what is...
Shut up and get in.
Shame! It's all right, don't worry.
Well, Granny, he wasn't much at ironing, but he drives a car real good.
Yonder goes Herbie.
Come back. Let him go. Good riddance.
Does appear we got a hold to a bad ape. Had a real thieving streak.
I like you, Pa, and so did Maybelle.
Me too.
Please, Pa, we want a gorilla.
Yeah.
Well, I reckon we hadn't ought to judge the whole patch by one bad melon. Jethro, fetch the truck around.
Well, where are we going?
To the zoo.
Excuse me, Chief, but how long since you've talked to the Clampetts?
I can't get an answer up there.
Guns and stuff.
He is a stout rascal. Come on.
Aha! Now I got ya. Stop that bellowing, you ungrateful goomer. We took you out of the cage at the zoo, fetched you home, give you nice clothes, and now you're balked at doing a few chores. Get to the kitchen and mop that floor. Aha! Now you're gonna... Let me go!
Sounds like she caught him.
Let me go!
Or he caught her.
Let go or I'll tear the hair off your head! Had enough?
You didn't hurt my gorilla, did you, Granny?
You fetch him back and I'll fan his tail till he lights up like a lightning bug.
Now, Granny, you and that ape best call it a draw. You kicked him down the cellar steps, he throwed you through the door. Keep this up and somebody's gonna get hurt.
Hey! Here comes 3 cars full of police.
Oh, they're fixing to shoot my gorilla.
Fetch the shotgun, I'll hold them off.
Police use tranquilizer guns to calm him down.
Let's see, can we get him to take a shot at Granny?
Whose side are you on?
Follow me, everybody. I say we is well rid of that bad-tempered varmint.
Well, I got to admit he ain't as much fun as Herbie.
Yeah, that first gorilla Mr. Drysdale sent over was a dandy.
Yeah, I'll say. Well, he was chopping wood
Washing and ironing.
And looking after my credit.
and digging taters.
You did take the chores real good.
Please, Pa, let's get Herbie back.
Yeah, let's get him back.
All right. I'll call Mr. Drysdale.
You heard me, Herbie. You're going back to the Clampetts.
No thanks, Mr. Drysdale.
What do you mean, no thanks? Why'd you bring the gorilla suit?
To show you the damage from the last visit. These hands used to be the same color as that face.
Oh, what did that?
Granny's Lysol.
Well, don't wash your hands.
That's from washing clothes.
Oh, a little shoe polish will fix it. Now, come on.
No thanks. That suit's too hot. And Jethro made me chop 2 cords of wood, dig 5 bushels of potatoes, and haul a whole acre of...
Tommy, boy, that's good for you. You're putting it on in a few places.
Every place but my wallet.
Oh, I see. Money towards, eh? How about that?
You're whispering.
All right. Here's, $200.
No thanks.
I'll double it for you.
You will?
Yes. Here.
Forget it.
Yeah, you're right. Do it for kicks.
I've had my kicks. Every time I growled, Granny would lay those big army boots right here.
Mr. Clampett and Ellie May are here to see you.
Oh, my gosh. Hide this suit.
Tell me, have a heart. Jed Clampett has more than $60 million in my bank. If he finds out that Herbie wasn't a real gorilla, I'll lose it.
In other words, this whole thing is money in your pocket.
Tommy, would I send you back to the Clampetts just for money?
Mr. Drysdale, for money, you'd send Custer back to the Indians.
Drysdale.
Just a minute, Mr. Clampett. Come in. Come in.
Mr. Drysdale. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know you had company.
It's quite all right, Mr. Clampett. Oh, I want you and your lovely daughter to meet this wonderful gentleman, Mr. Thomas F. Kelly. F for faithful. Never betrays a friend.
Howdy, Mr. Kelly. I'm pleased to shake your hand. This here's my daughter, Ellie Mae.
Howdy.
Hi.
Where's Miss Jane?
Where did she go? Oh, there she is. Okay, take your coffee break.
Well, I didn't see her slip out there.
Awfully thin girl.
Mr. Kelly, sorry to bust in on you like this. You a banker?
No, I'm a gorilla.
He means he's in the gorilla business. This is the man who owns Herbie.
Do tell.
Where is he, Mr. Kelly?
I'm afraid Herbie's retired.
Oh, gee.
That's too bad.
But we can wake him up. He's retired, sleeping right in here. Wake up, Herbie! There's somebody here to see you. Get ready and come out, you sweet old gorilla.
Just a minute, Mr. Drysdale.
Oh, now, Tommy, relax. He wants Herbie to get his beauty sleep.
As I recollect, looked like he could use some.
We haven't made a deal. We will. Greatest guy in the world. One of nature's noblemen, Thomas F. Kelly. F for fair. Wouldn't think of overcharging a friend. Oh, I forgot. I locked it.
Howdy, Herbie.
Hello, Herbie boy.
Oh, Herbie's just wasted away to skin and bone.
It does appear his hide has some slack in it.
Pining away for you folk.
You're coming with us, Herbie.
Is it all right?
Sure, take her home.
Her?
Oh, I mean Ellie with the gorilla.
Come on, Herbie.
We take you home and fatten you up on some of Granny's possum soup.
Mr. Drysdale and I have some business to conclude before Herbie can leave.
We'll conclude it just as sure as this man's name is Thomas F. Kelly. F for fabulous. Do anything for a friend.
Fine. That mean gorilla we fetched home from the zoo kind of tore up Herbie's working clothes.
Well, if he comes, I'll see that he gets clothes.
Good, because Granny just can't abide a bare ape.
And they won't be work clothes, and you'll buy them.
Listen, Tommy, I don't need you. I'll buy my own costume and put Miss Hathaway in it. You make a great gorilla.
Gee, that's the nicest thing you've ever said to me. I wouldn't wear one of these if it got me a proposal from Tarzan.
That's true, Hathaway. Are 2 of my dearest friends going to desert me in my hour of need?
Like you said, banker, money talks. But this time, let's hear it loud and clear. How's that? Keep talking. Thomas F. Kelly. F for Fink. F for Finagler. F for Flimflammer. How'd you like F for Fist? Okay, but that's all you get. I need the rest of this to buy you clothes. Now, let's go.
You want to see me, Granny?
Yeah, Jed. Do you reckon the gorillas like hoe cakes and sorghum?
Well, I don't hardly see how that could happen. Why, yes.
Well, Ellie says that Herbie has thinned down a lot. And I thought I'd try and fatten him up with some hoe cakes and sorghum and my special puree of possum.
Take it kind of easy on that rich food, Granny. Them gorillas seem to suffer a heap from heartburn.
Yeah. Even that ornery one that we fetched home from the zoo, he went around thumping himself.
They is a gassy bunch.
This is ridiculous. The Clampetts are expecting a gorilla, not King Farouk.
That did it! Step out here, I'll wipe up the ground with you, you miserable...
Chief, you paid $300 for those clothes he's wearing.
And I've got another 300 in that basket of gourmet food and vintage champagne.
Now, in all fairness, you did agree to Mr. Kelly's terms. He's to have special food and special treatment, and he's only to stay as long as he enjoys himself.
You got me over a barrel now, Kelly, but you wait...
And that's another thing, Chief. In front of the Clampetts, remember to call him Herbie.
How did he get that stupid name?
It seems that Jethro did some research on the gorilla because he eats only vegetation is called herbivorous. So to them, he's Herbie.
Herbie?
Right. Herbivorous.
Oh, hi, Mr. Drydale. Miss Jane? Did you bring, Is this Herbie?
That's him.
Dog as he is dressed fit to kill.
Remember that.
Hey, everybody, Herbie's here.
Mr. Clampett, what happened to the door?
Oh, Granny and that gorilla from the zoo had a little ruckus. Say, Herbie, that could be your first job, helping me to fix the door. What's this?
Oh, that's a list of things Mr. Kelly, Herbie doesn't like to do.
Where's Herbie? Herbie, don't you look grand? Why, you ain't skinny no more.
He does appear to have fleshed out some since we've seen him at the office.
Well, you see, Herbie just had a tremendous meal.
Well, if it's grass and leaves again, he ain't fat. He's just bilious. Yeah, you wait and see. We'll be up all night with him walking the floor while he thumps himself.
Granny's got a special treat for you. Whole cake, sorghum, and pureed possum.
Herbie's on a special diet. Mr. Kelly sent along a hamper of food.
Oh, let me give you a hand.
Who's Mr. Kelly?
Well, he's the man who owns Herbie.
Ain't my victuals good enough for his dooted-up ape?
Oh, yes, too good. You see, Herbie's not used to such rich, delicious food.
Well, he'll need something to stick to his ribs when he's done with his chores. Don't you shake your head at me. I still got that hickory stick.
Now, Granny, don't go to squabbling right off.
All right. Who's some suitcase?
Oh, this is Herbie's. He brought along some sports clothes.
Sport clothes?
Yes, Bermuda shorts and other casual attire. He's quite fond of fun and games.
By the way, Granny, can Herbie have a room of his own?
Would you like to go swimming in the cement pond, Herbie? Do you know how to swim? Well, you might learn how if you watch me. Would you like that?
You ain't gonna get no work out of that playboy ape. Did you get a good look at the duds he's wearing?
It wasn't exactly work clothes.
He looks like a hairy Diamond Jim Brady.
It's F. Kelly, F for freeloader. Look at this, caviar, broiled snails, pickled mushrooms, aged camembert cheese, chilled crab, vintage champagne.
There's no use getting upset. You've only yourself to blame for this.
Yes, you're right. I should have left you in the gorilla suit.
I'm not big enough.
Well, you would be after this $300 snack. Look at that Kelly.
Herbie.
Herbie, sure. Disgusting.
sweet. So are you. You want me to swim some more?
Don't look, Chief. It will only aggravate you.
This is too much. I wonder what the sentence would be for murdering a gorilla.
Now, Chief, there's a man in that suit.
Luncheon is served, Herbert.
Howdy, Carl.
Ellie Mae, I don't want you drinking none of that gassed up cider. Let's go in the house.
Well, Herbie and me was fixing to have victuals.
Granny has got your lunch in the kitchen.
Well, I'd rather eat here.
Granny ain't in the mood for no more turn downs. Now, scoot. Do like I say.
Yes, sir, Carl.
Herbie, I'll give you a little advice. Man to monkey. You done push Granny about as far as she'll push. Any more, and she'll turn your hide as pink as them rompers.
Bye, Granny. I'll see you later.
Are you hungry?
Starving. The sight of all that delicious food has made me ravenous.
Yeah. There ain't nothing tastier than puree of possum. Sit down, have some.
No, wait a minute. I didn't mean... no,
Very good, Betty. I cooked up pretty near 3 gallons. Figured the gorilla for a whole gallon, but he's got his own kettle.
Well, you see, that's just it. I promised Herbie I would eat with him out by the pool.
Are you saying you'd rather eat with that ape than me?
Oh, no, of course not.
Are you saying that his victuals is better than mine?
Granny, there's nothing in the world like your puree of possum. Believe me.
Sit down. You can have the 8 gallon. Oh, Ellie, I'm going out to find Jed. Here, you dish up Mr. Drysdale a great big heaping hepping of possum. And make sure he gets plenty of giblets. Maybe you'll get the left hind foot. That's good luck. Jed, come in and sit to the table with Mr. Drysdale. We'll let that stuck-up gorilla eat by himself.
Now, Granny, before you go to bad-mouthing Herbie anymore, there's something you ought to know. Now, Mr. Kelly that owns him has got to take a lot of the blame.
What you mean? He buys some fancy clothes.
Yeah, but he sure skimps on the victuals. You wouldn't believe what he's got that poor ape eating.
What?
Snails, toadstools, spider.
No.
Yeah,
Spiders?
great big red ones. Herbie was sitting there cracking their bones trying to get at the marrow.
That's terrible.
But where he really saved money was on the cheese.
Bad, was it?
Boiled rotten. If Herbie hadn't had the wind at his back, he'd never got it up to his mouth.
I hate to see an animal mistreated.
Me too. Granny, I got a notion. Why don't we buy Herbie from Mr. Kelly?
By dingies, I like that. We'll get him into some good work clothes and make a self-respecting ape out of him. Don't deny it. You were sneaking back for seconds.
Yes, that's it. Granny will fetch it. Come sit down. I want to talk to you.
Oh, what about?
Well, could you bring that Mr. Kelly over?
Mr. Kelly?
Yeah, I want to talk to him about buying Herbie.
I don't think he'd sell. He's really wrapped up in that gorilla.
You just get him here. I'll talk to him.
Well, that's going to take a little thought.
Here, you can eat while you're thinking.
My doggy, she gave you seconds, thirds, and fourths.
The left hind foot is in this batch.
Thanks, I'm going to need it.
They're on 34. Leads his flank to the right. Coil split to the left. There's the snap. Pitch goes back.
Now listen, Kelly, we've got a problem. Don't shush me, fatso. While you were gorging yourself on caviar and crab, I had to choke down your gallon of possum puree. Well, at least I can get rid of the taste.
What's the big problem?
The problem is Jed Clampett wants to talk to Tom Kelly.
No problem. I take off the suit.
He wants to talk to you about buying Herbie.
Still no problem. I take it off. You put it on. Clampett makes me an offer. I turn him down.
Great. Then you put me in the car, take me away, and we'll be through with this whole miserable business forever. Oh, Tommy, baby, I love you. Now, come on. We can change in my garage next door, and you take my car.
We're doing all the work, and that lazy good-for-nothing ape is strutting around like a movie star.
Things is going to change, Jethro. I'm fixing to buy that rascal.
Herbie?
Look at these eyes, we'll break him of them bad habits. Well, here's Mr. Kelly now.
Howdy. Hello, Mr. Clampett. Mr. Drysdale said you wanted to see me.
That's right. This here is Granny.
Howdy.
My nephew, Jethro.
Howdy.
Of course, you know Herbie.
Sure.
I wouldn't hug him if he fed me spiders.
Well, Mr. Kelly, I'll come right to the point. We'd like to buy Herbie.
Oh, Mr. Clampett, I couldn't sell this wonderful animal. Besides, gorillas are very expensive.
How expensive?
Oh, I'd have to charge you $10,000 for this fine animal.
I'll pay it.
10,000?
Yes, you're on the barrelhead. If there is more than that there, just keep the change.
Sold.
Well, Herbie, you got a good home.
And good kiddos.
And chores to do. Here, get to work.
Yes, Ellie. Guard my soap kettle. I want to go out front and check the barricade. Listen, Granny. How dare them politicians accuse me of creating smog?
That's Sam Hill. Well, this wasn't here when I left this morning.
Drop your gun and reach for the sky. Drop it and reach.
You tell me what's going on here.
Give the password.
Tarnation, Granny.
That ain't it.
Enough of this foolishness.
Well, I had to make sure you weren't the enemy in disguise. When you're feuding, you can't be too careful.
Feuding? With who?
With the Beverly Hills smog goomers. And I didn't start it either. Here, read that.
You are hereby notified.
It says when I make soap in my kittle out back, that I am creating a smog hazard.
You will immediately cease.
It says if I don't stop making soap, I'm going to get arrested by the smog commissioner.
The violation of the
When
above.
the Beverly Hills say I can't make soap, then I say it's time to fight. Well, ain't you going to read it?
Yeah, when my eyeballs stop bouncing.
Jed, don't tear it down.
Talking, not shooting, is a way to settle these things.
Jed, we can't let them stop me making soap.
Well, I am to see about that. Now, you tell Jethro to come out here and help me take this down.
He can't. He's busy making a feud.
Granny, have you got that boy all steamed up thinking there's going to be a feud?
I can't remember whether I mentioned it to him or not.
Hey, take a look at our feud tank.
I Yes, I did mention it to him. But, Jed, the right to make soap is one of the 4 freedoms, and we can't let it get trumped on.
Granny, there ain't gonna be no feuding.
You just trumped on another one.
Hey, boy, lift this up.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
Fooled you. Take a look. I got levers hooked up to the shifts and the pedals so that I can drive and shoot from in here.
What do you do about steering?
Oh, this here's a tank of them, Jed. It ain't got none of them luxury extras.
Come on out of there, boy.
Yes, sir, Uncle Jed. As soon as I find the opening.
Jed, if I can't cook up my homemade lye soap, I'd just as soon die.
Granny, I told you I was gonna talk to somebody. Jethro?
Uncle Jed?
What is it, boy?
The steering weren't the only luxury extra I forgot.
What was the other one?
The door.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. I'm sure.
I'll go around back and fetch you a crowbar.
And Jed, we don't need no tank. Just one look at my shotgun and that smog commissioner will back right off.
Granny, go out in the kitchen and get you a nice cool glass of buttermilk. There ain't gonna be no feuding.
Granny, whilst I'm waiting, I'd sure like a cold glass of that buttermilk. Of course, I'm gonna need an extra long straw.
Looks like a barricade, Commissioner.
Yes, when Mrs. Drysdale filed the complaint, she warned me to expect anything.
I'd better handle the inspection.
No. You know, there's an election coming up, and I'd better do a couple of these myself.
Rough one, it's 402.
I know. Open wood fire with acrid fumes. Well, I'm going out in it.
Commissioner. Don't be a hero.
Everybody knows the talking comes after the fighting, not before. Smog goomers.
You might need this fire extinguisher.
Thank you.
And, Commissioner, good luck.
That's the ugliest varmint I ever did see. Where's the shot? Come in, honey.
Mr. Clampett?
Drop it! That'll learn you to mess around with the 4 freedoms!
Margaret, what do you mean Tinsley's going to stop the Clampetts from making soap? I thought you contributed $500 to his re-election campaign. That's why he's doing it. Miss Hathaway, get this jerk Tinsley on the phone for me. And when I stop him, I'll be home and talk to you.
Chief.
Don't chief me. Get him on the phone. Why, that cheap, double-crossing, two-bit ward healer.
But Chief.
Show me this Commissioner Tinsley, and I'll show you a fathead.
I'm Commissioner Tinsley.
I'm a fathead.
What's that?
Oh, Miss Hathaway was just showing me how well you'd look in a mustache. Quite coming. Erase this, Miss Hathaway.
I'll come right to the point. I understand J.D. Clampett is a client of yours.
He certainly is. Oh, I just remembered. I have here a $600 contribution for your re-election campaign.
Well, now that's very public-spirited of you, Mr. Drysdale. Thank you very much.
My pleasure. Now, I'm sure you want to forget all about the Clampetts and this silly soap making.
No, I won't.
What?
Not only are they contributing to smog, but just a short time ago I got chased from their house at gunpoint, threatened with a crowbar, and grabbed by their pet gorilla.
Well, I admit they're not much at entertaining.
Listen, Drysdale, if these people don't cease all burning immediately and destroy their soap-making apparatus, I'll make sure they're thrown into jail.
Wait a minute, Commissioner.
That's all I gotta say. Goodbye.
What about my contribution?
Oh, say thank you again.
Chief, the Clampetts are here.
Kid, There ain't no time to sit around and jaw. We gotta commence the attack.
I'm sorry to cause all this ruckus, but Granny here is about to start a feud with the whole county of Beverly Hills.
What? They may have us outnumbered, but we got a cause. The right to make soap.
Now, wait. If you'll just give me a chance to see the commissioner again and discuss this.
Sure. Mr. Drysdale, nobody hates feuding worse than I do. I tried to talk to him, but he wouldn't have no truck with me. I don't know what to do.
He'll listen if our shotguns do the talking.
Granny, Mr. Clampett, if I may interpose a note of reason, in a democratic society, there are established ways to redress our grievances with public officials.
I already gave him $600.
Referring to the ballot box. Mr. Tinsley is running for re-election. I suggest you participate in the campaign and attempt to defeat him on Election Day.
You mean me run for small commissioner?
Well, actually, I meant to...
We know what you meant. It's Mr. Clampett's civic duty to run. And it's certainly better than feuding. Isn't it, Miss Hathaway?
Well, it ain't better, but at least it's some kind of a fight.
Hold on now. I appreciate the thought, but old stump kicker like me couldn't win no election.
Oh, nonsense. Even if you don't win, you'll have gotten your issue before the people.
Yes, the right to make soap.
Hey, Uncle Jed, I'm back and we got this election in the bag.
Now, take it easy. The only reason I'm doing this is to save Granny from Beverly Hills and Beverly Hills from Granny.
Well, wait till you see what I got for the campaign. You're going to be a shoo-in whether you like it or not.
The only thing that matters is keeping Granny's mind off her shotgun. Thank goodness it seems to be doing that.
Jed, I'm ready to go.
Granny, I thought we was going to win this feud with votes.
We are, but this is for them that ain't got a clear view of the issue.
It stays here. I'm getting my votes like every other politician.
You mean we're gonna buy them?
No, but Jethro's got a dandy idea for drawing a crowd, and we're gonna...
Jed, here's your campaign manager with the posters hot off the press.
Let's take a look.
Jethro Bodine says, vote for Jed Clampett.
What kind of election poster is that?
Well, that's the only picture I could find.
Are you gonna tootin' the wrong horn?
What you mean?
Well, shouldn't my name be at the top?
Oh, I got one of them, too.
Vote for Jed Clampett for smog commish. Jethro Bodine, campaign manager.
Some old printer run out of room.
Really, Chief, don't you think it's about time you started going to a barber shop for your haircuts?
Well, what's wrong with this? I say the $2.50 and give you the tip.
Yes, 15 cents.
Ah, don't forget the nickel I give you for the shoe shine. The sideburns a little longer this time. I feel kind of sporty after solving a major crisis like the Clampetts.
You have not solved it. You have merely postponed it.
Oh, no. By Election Day, Granny will be sick of the whole issue and glad to forget about blowing up the county building.
Yes, but what about Mr. Clampett? He thinks he's running for smog commissioner.
Oh, so they put up a poster or two. At least they're staying out of trouble.
Well, I think it's the wrong way to handle the matter.
Miss Hathaway, I can't stand a barber who talks all the time. Relax. It's a beautiful day. There's a band concert in the park across the street. Wait a minute. What park?
What band?
Folks, neighbors.
Excuse me, Uncle Jed. That folks and neighbors just ain't got no class. You give me a little while, I'll write you a real speech.
Mr. Clampett, what are you doing? Well, we're campaigning, Mr. Drysdale. Gee, I hope we didn't interrupt your lunch.
Boy, you sure must be a sloppy eater.
We heard you playing and came right down.
We're drumming up a crowd so Jed can say a speech.
And it's heartwarming to see how the people's ready to support me.
They are?
Why, every time we play, folks try to drop money in my tambourine.
But we don't need it. Jed stands ready to sink all of his $62 million in this campaign.
All right. We've got to get them off the street. They'll be arrested.
Perhaps if we suggested a campaign rally.
Good idea.
Mr. Clampett, you ought to start your campaign with a rally. You know, a speaker stand, flags, crowds, the works.
Well, all right, Mr. Drysdale, if you don't mind us stopping traffic along here.
Oh, not here!
At your house, to show them you're a homeowner and a family man.
Yes. That sounds like a good idea, Jed. I'm his campaign manager.
That might be fun at that. Well, don't you worry about it, Mr. Drysdale. We'll take care of everything. You just go back to your spaghetti or whatever it was you was about to eat.
Bye. Now you run along. There ain't nothing worse than cold spaghetti.
When do you want to have a rally, Paul?
This afternoon, Ellie.
I'll get some sheets to hang on the side of the tank. I mean the truck. And Jethro can print on them.
Well, Ellie can do that, Granny. I just thought of a way to tell the whole city about the rally on one poster.
One poster?
Where are you going to put it?
Up there. I'm going to skyride it.
Well, if it ain't the nice Commissioner Tinsley.
Now, see here, little lady.
Oh, I'm awful sorry about this morning, but I want to talk to you about the election.
Oh, that's why I've come up to this zoo again. I've heard that Mr. Clampett is running, and I want to tell him that it hasn't changed my position on soap making one bit.
Well, Jed's out back.
Well, then you tell him. He's wasting his time.
Oh, now don't yell at Granny. Oh, I'm sure you have a nice little old mama just like me somewhere.
Hardly. Your gorilla escaped.
Oh, that's Jethro, my grandnephew's invention. He's a genius, you know. Has a lot of levers and such, all rigged up so he can drive it from in there.
Really?
Take a look. It's fascinating. Where does your dear old mama live, Mr. Commissioner?
Des Moines, Iowa.
Oh, my. And how long has it been since you've seen her dear, sweet face?
Been over a year.
Oh, that long. How would you like to take a trip to Iowa and visit her till after the election?
What? Now, see here.
Jethro will drive you as soon as he gets back.
Granny! Commissioner!
Why, Commissioner, what were you doing in there?
Why, I don't know. Rally today. So that's it, eh? Thought you'd get some publicity at my expense. Well, it won't work. And as soon as I defeat you at the polls, I'll get the smog control to raid this place.
Granny, you shouldn't have done that.
It was for his dear, sweet mama. She'd have been so happy.
What do you see, Chief?
Just some skywriting plane spelling out J-E-T-H. Probably some new diet drink.
Oh, let me see.
No, forget it. You've got a big problem on your hands.
I?
Getting me out of the mess I'm in. How could I know that Jed Clampett was actually going to campaign?
Well, as long as he is, why not try to shape him into a somewhat acceptable candidate?
Are you kidding? He's not political material. He's honest, straightforward, trustworthy. What kind of a politician would that make? And he has no sophistication. He's just a rail splitter, born in a log cabin.
Isn't his similarity to Lincoln amazing?
Who?
The man on the $5 bill.
Oh, yeah, Lincoln! What about him?
I was just saying that Mr. Clampett has a great deal in common with him.
Yes, he has. See, I wonder if with the right public relations...
Oh, Chief, I didn't mean...
No, wait, you hit on something. We can play up the log cabin, the rail splitting, the honesty bit. Oh, what a campaign!
For a smog, Commissioner?
Oh, that's only the beginning. With this gimmick, there's no telling how far he can go. Mayor, state senate, governor's mansion.
Chief.
From there, it's only a hop to the White House. Honest Jed Clampett, President of the United States. And I'll be right there beside him, Secretary of the Treasury. The mint is my playground. A summer home at Fort Knox.
Lie down. Let me put this bag of silver dollars on your forehead.
Well, I reckon we better forget about having the rally today.
Yeah, you ain't gonna get no big crowds with that. Jethro's lost without an eraser.
Don't nobody say nothing.
Hold on, boy. You done your best.
Dumb old pilot. He weren't no help spelling at all. Couldn't draw neither.
Don't take it so hard. We'll have that rally.
Yeah, but I was all ready for it today. Done got a speech wrote up for you and everything.
Ellie Mae,
Quincy, can you cheer him up?
Yes, sir, Paul. Let's hear the speech, Jed.
All right. Looks like a dandy. Friends, Romans, countrymen, lend me your ears.
Mr. President.
Do you remember Small Commissioner First? Did you have your rally?
Well, we wanted to, but nobody got the word.
Oh, what happened?
Them ain't thunderclouds up there.
Well, we're going to have it. Jethro'll be heartbroken if we don't.
Mr. Clampett, you're going to be on television. We've arranged for a great debate with Tinsley.
Well, good. I got a dandy speech here.
No. This is a debate, and I know just how we can nail him.
I had him nailed in the back of the truck.
What were you saying, Mr. Drydale?
Anti-smog devices.
During Commissioner Tinsley's 3 years in office, he failed to come up with a single device to eliminate contaminants from automobile exhausts.
Well, I hope that ain't part of the job. I couldn't build one either.
No. I meant...
I bet Jethro could.
Yeah, I'm going to put him on that. He's a genius when it comes to inventing things.
Good. Well, I'll pick you up tomorrow for the debate. Oh, and I have some things in the car for you. Help me, Miss Hathaway.
I hope you get to say your speech.
So do I. Listen to this. Soap by any other name would smell as sweet.
That's beautiful. Jed, it's almost time to go to the TV studio.
We're all ready to go.
Well, you've been primping them long enough.
Granny, may I present the next small commissioner of the county of Beverly Hills? Wonderful. All we need now is a beard.
Drydale, I don't want to wear this.
I'll get it.
But you must. It's all a part of the campaign.
How do you do, Granny?
It's the small goober. Everybody out back. We gotta protect the soap. Keep the old fire burning.
Now, hold on, Tinsley.
What is this? I just came over to offer Mr. Clampett one last chance before the debate to withdraw from the race.
Running scared, eh? Now that you're up against Honest Jed.
I ain't going to do it. I don't care if it costs me the election. I can't try to be somebody I ain't.
But Uncle Jed, we got the election in the bag. I done invented a small device small enough to fit on any car.
What?
I never saw one that small. Why, that's amazing.
I tested it. It works. This is without my device, and this here is with it.
Filled it completely. What a breakthrough.
I'll pull the truck up front and demonstrate it for you.
We'll make a fortune.
Now, wait, Mr. Drydale. If it's good for folks, we'll want to give it to the country.
Yeah?
Well, that's wonderful. In return, I'll allow Granny to make her soap.
What are you talking about? Mr. Clampett's going to be the new small commissioner.
Oh, no, Mr. Drydale. If Mr. Tinsley will allow Granny to make her soap, he's got my vote.
No!
I never cared about running no house.
It's a deal, then.
Okay, Mr. Tinsley. Ready to put my device on the truck.
Ah, you're a genius. Building a workable device this small.
Oh, the device weren't nothing. The real problem was making the filter.
Filter? That's the filter?
Yeah! You ought to see it before I got it down to size.
Great Scott.
And you ought to hear the speech he wrote. 470.
Granny, some fella on the phone says she can win 5 free dance lessons if she answers a simple question.
What did she say?
What's the question?
Well, he ain't asked it yet. Granny stalled him till you can come in and help her.
Come on, let's go. It ain't every day you can win 5 free dance lessons.
I say nice weather we're having.
Is he still on the phone, Granny?
Thank goodness you're here. If I ask
Yeah, I
you a
know.
question-
Let him ask the question.
All right, start with the question. Got a bad connection. All right, start with the question.
What'd he say? What'd he say, Granny?
He said to get ready for the question. What large neighbor of ours is located just south of the border?
Let's see now. South lays that way.
Well, it must be Miss Drysdale.
Yeah, she's large.
He's the Drysdale. It's Mexico.
Shucks.
I get another chance? Who's Mount McKinley named after?
Let's see now. That must be...
Wait! McKinley!
That's it! I won!
There's where my education pays off, huh?
of the famous Marvin and Marita dance studios. They're coming right over to the house to give me my lesson. I'll be waiting. They was calling from the grand ballroom of their international headquarters.
Did you have to give them that international headquarters bit?
What did you want me to do? Tell them we're calling from a phone booth and only got 3 dimes left?
Why did you have to tell them we have a ballroom? We don't even have a hotel room.
Never mind. Let me do the talking.
You've been doing nothing but talking since we got married. We were going to be the biggest dance team since Astaire and Rogers. We were going to play the Palace.
We did play the Palace.
Yeah, in Saginaw, Michigan.
Look, all we need is a new act. Now, giving these lessons will tide us over until we can put one together. Now, come on, let's get out to the Clampetts here and teach them how to swing and sway and dance their way to poise and social success.
Okay, Twinkle Toes, as soon as you get off my foot.
Howdy, Jet.
You look like a field full of flowers.
I dug it out of the trunk. I only wore it once. To the Loyal Order of Muskrat's annual cotillion and horseshoeing contest.
I bet you was the prettiest girl at the dance.
Didn't do so bad at the horseshoeing contest, neither.
I don't doubt that. Ain't that a kind of a fancy dress?
Jed, this ain't square dancing. It's ballroom dancing, you know, like in the movie.
I know.
Where a tall, handsome, distinguished gentleman walks up to you and bows real low and says, "May I have this dance with you, madam?" And then off you go, floating around the floor like a butterfly. I'll give it. That's probably Marvin, my tall, handsome, distinguished gentleman.
We are here, Marvin and Marita.
I don't suppose there's any chance that you're Marita.
This is Marita.
Hello. Howdy.
Howdy.
Mr. Clampett.
Don't be disappointed, Granny. He's probably a real high stepper.
It don't matter. At my age, you have to take your ballroom dancing where you can get it.
Get a load of Scarlett O'Hara.
Yeah. Well, start playing Red Butler and sell some dance lessons.
Howdy, I'm Jed Clampett, and this here is Granny.
Howdy, let's dance.
Oh, I don't blame her for being anxious, Mr. Clampett. After all, dancing lessons are the key to meeting people, new friendships, romance.
Sounds like just a thing for my daughter and nephew.
Wonderful. Let me tell you about our M&M method.
Start the music.
It's the free lessons. First thing she ever won, you know.
I understand. And now we'll show you how easy it is to swing and sway and dance your way.
What's that they're doing, Pal?
That's ballroom dancing, Ellie.
Yeah, except I won the lessons and she's getting all the dancing. Well, it sure looks like fun. Can I learn how?
Why, sure. I was hoping you and Jethro would want to.
I'll go get him. I've had enough of this. I'm cutting in. What? I didn't get all frischied up to watch you two have a high old time.
You know, I believe that I will have Jethro and Ellie to take these lessons of yours.
Oh, we'd be very honored, Mr. Clampett. We'll get the contracts.
Of course, I want them to take them down where they meet the most people, down to the grand ballroom of yours.
Hey, what happened to the music?
Is something wrong?
Well, you see, it's about the ballroom. We lost the lease on our international headquarters.
Yes, the telephone company has taken it over.
And so far, we haven't been able to find a ballroom big enough to accommodate all of our students.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, dance your troubles away. Start the music.
Now, wait a minute. Now, don't you worry, Mr. Marvin. You can give your lessons right here. Just bring all your students over here.
All our students? No, we couldn't.
Well, maybe not all of them, but bring a couple hundred or so.
No, we really couldn't.
Yes, you could. Now start the music.
Well,
It's about the students we have. I mean, the students.
Well, all right. Bring over the whole ballroom full. We'll squeeze them in some way.
Now start the music.
Mister, don't try to thank me.
Come on, let's dance.
You hammer-off me! Now, what you want to do? Dance or rest?
There's a rumba.
Well, this is a headlock. You give?
No, Jethro, you've got to keep in time to the music.
I'm sorry. I keep forgetting which to move, my feet or my jaws.
Well, let me take the sandwich.
Yeah, which end do you want? Big knuckles or liverwurst?
Hey, Jethro, how you doing?
Just past the bologna and I'm heading into the sliced turkey.
Why don't you and Ellie here dance together, huh?
Good idea.
I'd rather dance with some of them students of yours. When are they going to show up?
Oh, they'll be here. They'll be here. And you two just keep practicing, huh?
Yes, sir.
Keep practicing.
I want to run.
Well, I'm used to chewing to the cha-cha-cha.
Well, I want to rumba.
All right, Ellie. You rumba. I'll cha-cha-cha.
You sure got us into something this time. We've got to get out of here.
What do you mean? We've got 2 students. That's a 200% increase over last week.
What about Mr. Clampett and Granny? They're expecting a whole class to show up and dance with Marge and Gower champion.
Well, Max, I'll think of some kind of a stall. Why, this is perfect. We've got paying students and time to work on a new act.
You've got to get up there and tell them the truth, now.
The truth? Why?
Because it's the only honest, moral, human thing to do.
That is not a good reason.
And I saw Granny with a 12-gauge shotgun.
That is a good reason.
Dad, when is the dance students going to show up? The ice is melting in that punch I made.
Granny, I'm afraid we got a big problem.
Yeah, what to do with 40 gallons of watery paw-paw punch?
Well, I'm thinking maybe none of Marvin and Marita's students are going to show up at all.
I don't blame them. That Marvin is a poop out. Talked a good tango, but after an hour he was panting like a fat dog.
That ain't it, Granny. I'm thinking maybe all of Marvin and Marita's students left them high and dry when they found out they lost a lease on our grand ballroom.
Would they do that?
Well, I noticed that a lot of folks in Beverly Hills set a great store by tinsel and show. Don't mean nothing to them what a body is or does.
Why didn't Marvin and Marita say nothing?
Pride, Granny. Must be a bitter pill when all your students desert you the minute you ain't got a fancy dance hall. Now, don't let on.
Mr. Clampett, Granny.
Howdy, Marvin.
Nice weather we're having.
Yes, well, I have something very difficult to say about the dance students you're expecting.
You come to tell us that them students ain't going to show up at all, right?
Right. Marvin and Marita have no international headquarters. They have no grand ballroom, and they have no students.
He come right out and admitted it.
We know it weren't easy.
I mean, you aren't angry?
Of course I'm angry. Always riles me up when folks is that downright ungrateful. But we all got to learn to forgive.
That's right, Marvin. What's done is done.
Oh, but I just feel terrible about this whole thing.
You know you do, but we want you to stop thinking about it. And you're both welcome to stay here and teach Ellie Mae and Jethro as long as you like.
Well, thank you, Mr. Clampett. Granny, I'll go tell Marita.
Feller, he's taking it awful hard.
Marvin, have you snapped your cap?
No, everything's okay. They know all about us and they're not mad at us.
You have snapped your cap.
No, we can stay.
Marvin and Marita, temporary ballroom. It didn't take them long to move in.
Now, Chief, we don't know that they've done anything wrong.
What are you talking about? They don't have a bank reference, a credit rating, or a savings account. People like that should be behind bars.
Gee, there's only one way to handle these desperate criminals. Look them straight in the eye, read them the riot act, and tell them to get out of town.
I can hear them in there.
Don't be afraid. All right in there! We're coming in! Don't shoot. We're just practicing a dance routine.
You Marvin and Marita?
Yeah, who are you, Batman and Robin?
It so happens I am Milburn Drysdale, Mr. Clampett's banker. Miss Hathaway, see if you can find Mr. Clampett. If you have harmed so much as $1 of his head...
That's fair, Chief.
Just go find him. Now, what are you up to?
Nothing. We teach dancing.
You mean you taught dancing? Now, I'm giving you 10 minutes to get packed and out of here, or I'm letting the police know you don't have a permit or a business license.
Well, I guess there's nothing we can do.
Yes, that's right.
Wait!
Huh? What?
Would you do that again?
What?
That turn. Watch, Marita.
Come here. This?
Beautiful.
Fantastic grace. Why, you must be a professional dancer.
I know, I'm a banker. Of course, I did a pretty mean Charleston in college.
Just a minute.
Oh, I've never seen such natural ability.
Would you try this?
I say we're going to rumba.
No, we ain't. We're gonna cha-cha-cha.
Rumba.
Cha-cha-cha.
Rumba.
Cha-cha-cha.
Chief, what are you doing with these people?
These people happen to be professional entertainers who recognize natural ability when they see it.
I thought they were desperate criminals.
That's your trouble, Miss Hathaway. You're too suspicious. Why, they even played the palace.
But where are the Clampetts?
Well, they said they'd be out by the pool. Now, we'd better get back to the office so I can wire the Bankers Convention Committee. You see, I'm in charge of entertainment this year, and I want to tell them that I have found the perfect act to open the show.
Oh, that's wonderful, Mr. Drysdale.
We'll do our best.
Oh, no, you've helped enough. All I need now is a little rehearsal.
A star is born.
Now, let's forget it. You know, what the new act needs, I think, is a stronger finish. You know, something like this.
I do hope Marvin and Marita ain't letting this get him down too bad.
Must have been an awful blow.
Hey, how's that?
It's no good.
He's trying to cheer one another up.
Really?
No, nothing seems to work.
Don't that just tear your heart out?
Singing and dancing for one another.
And we just got to get them some students. Granny, where's Marvin and Marita? I don't want them to know what we're doing.
I served them victuals out by the cement pond. They'll be there for a while.
Good. Is Ellie ready?
She'll be right down.
All right. Now you get on the phone and find somebody to win some free lessons. I'll be outside.
I sure hope Jethro's idea works.
Well, he says nowadays you can sell anything if you advertise enough.
All ready, Uncle Jed.
You got that kettle of possum sausages Granny gave you to pass out?
Well, yes, sir, Uncle Jed. Can't you smell them?
Yeah. Sure you want to wear that chauffeur's outfit?
Well, this here's my dragoon's outfit from the movie studio. First rule of advertising is to get folks' attention.
Possum sausages would do that.
How'd I look, pal?
Beautiful, Ellie. Now dance your heart out and sign up lots of students. Show them some of that rumba ha-cha-cha.
Yes, sir. I couldn't find no good records for the phonograph, Jethro. I guess we'll have to tango to old man Rep.
I don't care. Just put one of them on and let's go.
Don't forget the possum sausages.
Jed, come quick. I got somebody wants to try for the lessons. It's Mr. Farley Baker of Brentwood. He's waiting for the question. Ask him an easy one.
Oh, howdy, Mr. Baker. Here's your question. What color is a freckled swamp toad? Hello? Hello? Must have made it too hard.
Marvin, there's Granny and Mr. Clampett. Let's try out our routine on them.
All right, let's just pick it up, huh? Smile, smile, and praise.
Look at that. You're still trying to give one another a little something to smile at.
Did you hear about the guy that put the bandages in the refrigerator?
Bandages in the refrigerator? What for?
Cold cuts.
Jed, that's the saddest thing I've ever seen.
Laughing on the outside, crying on the inside.
Hey, did you hear about the fellow that crossed a snake with a horse?
Crossed a snake with a horse? Why?
In case he bites you, you can ride him to the doctor's.
I can't stand no more.
Hey. They're crying.
Well, we've bombed out before, but this is an all-time low.
Now get a hold of yourself, Granny. I think there's the youngins coming now.
He's coming awful fast.
They probably got a crowd with them. Howdy, youngins. How'd you do for students?
Not too good, Uncle Jed.
Didn't the possum sausages work? They worked all right.
And where is everybody?
Right behind us.
Drive on, boy.
Huh?
Drive on, drive on.
I told you so to be careful with them possum sausages.
I hope he's got plenty of gas in the truck. Them dogs look hungry enough to run him to the state line.
Who's that?
I don't know. Maybe we got some students after all.
Mr. Clampett, Granny, I've got something I want to show you.
Mr. Drysdale.
No. It's not Mr. Drysdale. It's Drysdale and...
Hathaway.
I want to show you my act.
Your act?
Yes, it's for the Bankers' Convention. We're going to be the main attraction. Hit it, Hathaway.
They ought to stick to banking.
They ain't no Vilma and Buddy Epps. Marvin and Marita was better than them when they was trying to cheer one another up.
You may have something there, Granny.
Now for the Bankers Convention variety show and review.
That's a mighty nice thing you're doing, Mr. Drysdale, getting them two started in the show business.
My pleasure, Mr. Clampett. Just keep your part of the bargain.
I will.
Okay, we're on.
I thought you was going to be Mr. Drysdale's partner.
I was, but when he saw Mr. Clampett dance, he told me to turn in my cane. Bravo, Drysdale and Clampett.
Clampett and Drysdale.